Okay. I'm like really scared. For those of you who don't know about this game, um, it's the kind of scary game where it doesn't like lull you into a sense of security, but more like it's not like Amnesia where you're just always scared. It's more like you always know something's about to happen. And then when it finally does happen, you're not ready for it. I don't know. Let's see. If Steam would function, girl, please. Now, I know it's like a black screen for you guys. I do have scare alert set up. The only thing is it's only through bits on Twitch. So if you don't have bits or you're not on Twitch, no scare alerts, unfortunately, for you. But they are all only 10 bits an alert, and the cooldown is only 15 seconds. I will increase that cooldown if I have to, though. Where is it? I always forget if Steam works based off of the not being an actual letter. The letter. And I think it doesn't count the or A. I don't know. Why is Steam taking so long? Oh my god. Last played October 10th. 7.4 hours? That does not sound accurate. I must have had it just up and running in the background at some point, because... yeah, that's not right. Hello? Yeah, there's a lot of quality put into this game, and I wonder how much money they raised, or if it was a passion project, because while the writing has a lot of padding, the letter Steam not responding, really? The scares are good. Very scary. Like, I'm scared having to replay this. That's why I decided to grab the alcohol, because, yeah. Okay, hold on. Why is this not loading? It's like frozen. Not responding. Really? Is it showing up yet? Okay, it is. I might have to get one of my cats in here. Because I'm very scared. But they're all in my mom's room. Let me go get a cat. I'm scared. I'm scared! Okay, I have acquired a cat. Okay, never mind, she got down. It's fine. The point is, she's in the room. I literally look like somebody fucked up my face. She's probably not gonna be able to get on my bed because I have a bunch of crap on there. Because when I go live, I take all the trash from my room and I throw it on my bed. Okay. Stop being a pussy. Stop being a pussy. Okay. Okay. I'm not scared. My arms just hurt. My arms just hurt. My arms just hurt. That's all. That's all that's happening here. For sure. %. I'm not checking my socials because I'm scared. I'm just trying to be up to date on the latest news. God, why am I scared? Oh my god. I saw a girl playing this the other night and she was not scared at all. I'm not scared! I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Why am I still in offline mode? Okay, I just need to stop being a pussy. Why is closed captioning not on? Okay. Okay. And then there's no way for me to have theta chat up, so it's going to be using Twitch chat. So if BridgeBot is working, awesome. If it's not, oh god, I'm scared of a jump scare. I'm like terrified that it's going to be a jump scare. Okay. Maybe there was a jump scare and I just didn't hear it. Our relationship with Hannah hasn't changed. We're pretty good with Zachary, standard with Marianne. We've gone down with Rebecca, up with Ashton, and we're the same with Luke. So I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, we're only down with Rebecca, and I feel like all I have to do is kiss up to her and she'll be happy. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up even before my alarm rings. Girl, this cat's gonna kill me. If it wasn't for Zach's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. Oh, I was gonna use the enter key, huh? Less clicky that way. Less loud for you guys. October 23rd, fuck, what did that say? October 23rd, Sunday, Luxborn City in the morning. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already on my way to the Ermengarde man. Why do we have to go back there? To think I'd have to go back again. I'd be lying if I say I'm excited. I don't have to anymore. Rose happily gave me paperwork duty when I volunteered. We're on the last phase of the sale too. Well, almost. Papers to sign, documents to finalize, various other legalities to settle with the current owner and all that still. Never mind that its new owners want everything done within the week, when the process typically takes more than that. They want it done. We'll get it done. I really, really don't understand rich people. How can you be in real estate and not understand rich people? Man, I forgot how good the strawberry pineapple Mike's Hard was. But money can do wonders. I won't be surprised if they'll be able to push the process just a little bit more, like what they did to secure the house. The point is, I'm under no obligation to return to the house anymore. Why does that seem like that ain't the truth? Running is an option, of course. I can now move on to another property and forget everything. However, at the end of the day, it's always my conscience that wins. What do you mean your conscience? You've already been seeing, like, weird stuff everywhere. What if something happens to those who have seen the letter? Ash, Zach, Becca, Miss McCall, the Wrights. The guilt will follow me to my grave. Really? The mansion looms as we approach. Whispers welcoming me back. Shadows calling. Hope this is the last time. Wait, if you're on paperwork duty, why are we going to the mansion? Is this even important? I'm not, like, this font is unreadable. Let me write that down. I plan on reviewing this game when I'm done with it, so. Let me quickly write that down. Not because I'm scared. Definitely not that. No, definitely not that. If it would open, geez, fucking forget it. Here it is. Oh. Oh, that's right. We're meeting the priest. I, like, don't have any memory, do I? Hold on. The journal font is absolutely 100% unreadable. I understand it's probably an aesthetic thing. That is someone who has a hard time reading. I can't believe for a visual novel they thought that using a dyslexic friendly font would be too much trouble. Gotta write down my thoughts and feelings as I'm playing it, otherwise I'll forget stuff. They are engaged in a quiet conversation when I find them in the mansion's front gardens. But even with familiar company, it's impossible to feel at ease here. No matter who I'm with, the feeling of being watched is there, like the very place itself is aware of its trespassers. Zach, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice. Oh, or he simply doesn't care. Or he's already used to it. I could never tell with him. Sometimes, he's almost as hard to read as Ash. Almost. At least Zach doesn't ask for much patience as dealing with Ash does. And that says plenty about him. Miracle of miracles, how the two have ended up the best of friends. God, if I read one more story where two people are like they're friends, but like people are like, how are they even friends? I'm gonna kill myself. He waves at me as I approach. True to his promise, Zach has also brought his friend with him, Father Norman. Somehow I expected him to look older.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Wait, did we?
No offense taken. Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
Why? It's haunted. Why wouldn't you?
You've heard of it, Father?
Girl, bitch, of course he has.
In passing, the occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes. Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone. But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, please bore me with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father. Thank you.
Just remember that a God who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt.
And now he's dying.
Well then, shall we? Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
He lets Zach and I walk ahead. A relief. This way, he won't see how tightly I'm clutching the straps of my bag. Father Norman's probably trying to put me at ease. But the worry, the cold, restless, foreboding feeling has firmly lodged itself in my stomach, making its presence known with every step as we walk towards the house.
Hey, you okay?
Zach lightly nudges my side, carefully, mindful of his motions, to avoid startling me, no doubt. This place 100% gives me the creeps. Did we go up or down? We went up! Nice! It's hard to lie when Zach gives you that look. It's just there! The kind that implores. A silent appeal. I'm not sure if he's even doing it consciously. That was a good line. I like that. Another breeze blows and I try not to shiver. Try not to listen to the voices that may or may not be there.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot.
I'm glad he didn't.
Think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
That's my opinion.
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Don't ask for it.
It's not like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right. Sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything.
Okay.
I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
I hope he doesn't
You're
die.
not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
I'm a terrible person though. Like when we saw the letter and it was like you gotta send it to people or else, I was like, let's just send it to people. Ain't my problem. Which we've sent it to literally all of these people. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've sent it to 6 people and we're still seeing crazy shit. So I'm kind of pissed off because, like, bitch, we did what you want. Why are you still harassing us? But whatever. Ridiculous talk, though the temporary reprieve it lends me is more than welcome. He offers me a smile in return, the least he could do. And with a slight motion of his hand, he gestures for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten for the time being. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other while I rummage for the keys to the mansion. Should have heard the telltale jingle by now, but fuck, we didn't bring the keys? Oh my god. We left the keys.
Is something the matter?
No, I'm sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
No use coming up with excuses, and right after they've both taken time to get this far away from the city. With a heavy sigh, I grab the door handle to pull myself up, a string of apologies ready at the tip of my tongue.
Careful, Bella!
We've spoken with the current owners. Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but
There's a brief moment. There's brief moment. Okay, so it's just a small typo. There's a brief moment of confusion, and then I'm falling. The momentum of the door swinging open pulls me back first into the mansion's foyer before I can make sense of what's happening.
Ow, 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 my back.
Your back? Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
what the? Isabella?
Look, frickin' Hannah and Miss fucking Emily here. They look exactly the same, except Emily has bigger eyes, but other than that, they might as well be the same fucking person. No time to nurse my bruised back or make up excuses, because the next thing I know, Zach's gently pulling me upright by my arm. Rose looks down at me with a mixture of apprehension and something I couldn't quite place. I'd say relief, but... Sheesh. Good going, Isabella. Right after you volunteered to work on the papers. And standing behind her...
Ma'am Hannah! Mr. Wright!
How are they behind her? His arm is in front of hers.
Oh, Isabel. We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
A complete understatement, darling.
Jesus, these people are so
What
fucking
are they
rude.
doing in my house?
Abruptly, he waves his hand at Zach and Father Norman like their presence is a sight against his
I
own.
thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
Like a deer? Did you not think of an excuse for why you were... Did she not know they were gonna be here? Unfair, Rose. Oh. I thought her name was Emily. Is there even an Emily in this game? Guess not. And it leaves me no other choice but to answer.
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all
Lily,
day.
why does he keep calling us that?
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
I'm so sorry, Mama. You said I'll go to hell if I lie. I likely will after this. You've been lying all the... Whatever. Well, it isn't entirely a lie. I am here to make sure no one disturbs them after they move in. Just so happens that what I'm checking for and trying to drive away is of the paranormal variety.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me.
Mr. Wright shifts his eyes around in a careful manner, as if he's looking for faults in every crevice of the house. The grin on his face, though, when he returns his attention to me, is similar to what my kuya Jordan had often given me when he was up to something. Usually a scare prank that inevitably ended in me crying. What kind of, how, what? Wait, I'm so confused. How is that relevant?
Come on, little Lily. Lying doesn't do that cute little face any justice.
And now he's accusing us of lying. Okay.
I'm a very patient man. Now, why are you really here?
Right now, in the face of an almost identical expression, perhaps even crueler than what I'm used to, the lie I told— it's not really a lie! Like, girl, this girl's bad at everything.
The truth is, I was just thinking we could have the
We don't even get a choice on whether to lie or not?
before move-in day.
And why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
For luck? And protection?
Sometimes this writing— I just gotta remember that the art is the focus of the game. The art is the focus of the game, okay? The art and the horror. I gotta stop worrying about this goofy writing. It can't, not every aspect of a game can be 10 out of 10, especially an indie game. Not the mocking, jeering kind, but one wondering if he's hearing things right. I'd say he was amused, but I honestly couldn't understand what was so funny with what I just said. Was it really— excuse me. Was it really that weird? Wasn't it a custom here? I wish Becca was here to explain stuff like this.
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't.
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion, since this place has been empty for years.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection. And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
I mean, that's not bad for a lie. Jesus.
Here I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead.
I'm glad that Hannah is like, oh my god, you're gonna bless the house with crystals? That'd be amazing.
No need to be so hard on her, Rosie. I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Darling, Buttercup,
Oh, Jesus.
please. You know these things don't work.
It's not about whether it works. It's about the thought.
No offense meant to the holy man, of course. That does not explain the nigger, though.
I've got a lot of questions. I gotta screenshot this. I'm sorry. Am I gonna get reported for this? Am I gonna get reported for this? All of a sudden, there's an awkward silence that even Rose, of all people, seems reluctant to break. Even Hannah seems a little bit confused. Is that her name? I don't even know. Although a desire to do so is evident in the way her eyes nervously shift to Mr. Wright. Meanwhile, Zach's grip on my arm suddenly tightens. He doesn't say anything further, but there's a conflicted look on him when I glance. Well, yeah, he was just called the N-word. That's the face he makes only when he desperately wants to give someone a piece of his mind, but chooses not to do so, mostly to avoid confrontation or fanning the flames to an argument. He's always been like this. That wasn't written very smoothly. Even among his own friends, he chooses to take a placating stance despite holding opinions of his own. Not that I won't say anything. I know Mr. Wright's a client, but you can't just say that in front of other people. In front of Zach, no less. Oh, here comes little Miss... I'm everybody's friend, except for when I'm not. If Ashton were here, I knew he wouldn't stand for it. And neither do I. Well, how about you say something instead of monologuing? There's a reason why bullies back home never touched my younger brother again after I gave them a taste of their own medicine. What are you gonna do? Call him a... What can you even call this guy? A trust fund kid? He might be inches taller than me, but I'm pretty sure I can still... Jesus! She's gonna beat this man up! Maybe. Girl, he's rich. You will be in jail for the rest of your life. If only I'm not going to get in trouble with BRC for it. But before any punch could be thrown, Ma'am Hannah cuts in.
Lucille Mitchell Wright.
In a voice too firm, demanding his complete silence.
What?
Instead of answering, she merely crosses her arms and shoots her husband a sharp, disapproving glare. That seems to have done the trick. He immediately shuts his mouth, but not before muttering a few inaudible words under his breath. At this, Ma'am Hannah can only sigh and shake her head.
Oh, give it a rest, love. Do you have a better idea? Who knows? Positive energy might even give us what we've been waiting for. Or some peace. Let them do their job.
I can already tell they got a lot of marriage issues. He's cheating. She's cheating. That's usually it. They're both cheating.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now.
Oh, I think she wants kids, but he just wants to fuck around.
Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here.
I hate the way her boobs
Overnight.
jiggle every time she moves.
I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's two of us working on this.
Rose looks like she's about to murder someone. Probably me. At least she won't have to stay in a haunted property. She's getting the better end of this deal, if anyone's going to ask me.
Oh, wonderful. I hope the next time the three of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal,
Of course, ma'am. Please look forward to it.
Rose hurriedly hands me the keys to the house before leaving, mouthing reminders to secure the place and harmless... what? Mouthing reminders to secure the place and harmless threats for throwing her under the bus. Okay. I return it with a reassuring smile of my own, even if she's the one who often forgets. And just like that, gone, just as quickly as they appeared, fleeting from one scene to the next and leaving me wondering if this is simply what's typical for the rich and famous. How did she not see any of their cars outside? If so, I'd rather stay with my rundown apartment or our little shack back home. There's still joy in the smallest things, after all. Achievement unlocked. Okay. With the house this big, it's not surprising when the ceremony takes a few hours to finish. The sun's already high by the time we've gone through the last room. I can never say I'm a devout follower of my own faith, even with Mama and Papa's teachings. Is she a main character who has just like vague, generic, spiritual beliefs where like they're not going to say what religion she is so that people can like better project onto her? Because that's what this feels like. But hearing every word Father Norman uttered... What? Samantha wants love and attention, and I completely understand. But hearing every word Father Norman uttered as we went around the house has put me at ease. All of a sudden, the mansion doesn't seem... Girl, why'd you have to go and say that? Maybe... Shut up! Oh my god! Clearly, this girl ain't seen a horror movie. hate this little son. Father Norman bids us a goodbye upon exiting the mansion grounds. Sorry, Samantha got her nasty nose juices on me and they're gross. His business in the village nearby, he says, a minute gesture to reach out to the members of the parish every once in a while. It reminds me of a distant memory, of helping hands and a few kind smiles that helped my family pull through when times were tough. But before he leaves...
Isabella, a word before I go?
Yeah.
Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share. But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life. Besides, you have people to bear it with.
Damn. Why is this game rating a priest better? Well, is it a priest or is it a pastor? I don't fucking know. Some religious dude. Better than most, like, movies do. I bite back the harsh retorts before they come out, masking it with a smile as we wave the good priest off. His words, though meant to comfort, had only left a bitter taste in my mouth. And if they don't believe you, what am I to do? A hand lands briefly on my shoulders, taking me out of my thoughts before they take a sullen turn. But my smile doesn't quite reach my ears when I turn to him.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
Yeah, literally anywhere but here.
Right now? Where to?
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
Let's go get some soup. No, why wouldn't we hang out with Zach?
It wouldn't hurt. I've got some stuff I need to buy. Groceries.
Heck yeah, we're basically married at this point.
And there's a shop I want to check.
Is it real food this time?
Let me guess. Rebecca?
She's just worried about you. Even I can't eat that much instant noodles.
You never know.
Think of it as a talent. Let's just go, Zach.
A smile, a real one this time, devoid of any unpleasant toughness? Hello? Thoughts? Regardless of what happened between us these past few days, I don't want to think harshly of them. Oh, this is kind of cute. Zach had me wait on a nearby bench upon arriving, prior to going off somewhere. Excuse me. Oh. He hasn't returned since, and it's been a good 20 minutes of being left alone entirely to my thoughts. In this weather, the city park gives off a lazier and more languid vibe than usual. Where children are usually seen running around and playing, there are now people lying, leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of food drifts from nearby carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one would catch the whiff of a freshly trimmed English. I'd gladly sleep on this bench if I wasn't waiting for anyone, and then you'd get arrested because that's illegal. Soon enough, I see his hulking figure running towards me, carrying a medium-sized box on one hand and casually waving the other at me. He's panting when he reaches my bench. Sweat drips. Ew! Why are you sweating?
Sorry, the line was really long. Really long.
You didn't have to run. Sit down first.
Nah, I'm good. Didn't want to make you wait for
Are they
these.
churros? I will marry this man if they're churros. I'll do it right now. Oh, there's some like screen tearing or like weird graphical crunchiness. I don't know if it's because I'm in windowed mode, but it don't look nice. Cinnamon rolls, all 6 of them topped with a white cream cheese glaze. The very same one I bought after I sold my first property. After I met Zach, Ash, and Rebecca? Becca? I can't read, y'all. Funny how such a small thing can trigger a distant memory, no matter how mundane it is. Oh my god, now I want these. Let me add that to my grocery list. Hold on. Girl, you're never leaving. If I gotta sit here and play this game, you gotta sit here with me. Okay, by the way, cinnamon rolls that don't have cream cheese icing are garbage. Like that regular icing might as well like be like nasty. It's just, I don't like it, alright? I don't like it. I don't say... Hush. I don't say no to free food, but why is he getting me these now? Hello there, I want to say your name right. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to say... I don't want to say what I want to say, because I feel like that's obviously wrong. Fuck, is it Barksy? Did I say it wrong? Is it like a silent C? Where it's like Barksy? It is, isn't it? Or is it like a CZ makes a ch sound? I don't know. I kind of want to learn Esperanto, but I'm already learning Italian. And I don't want to... I don't want to get my wires crossed. Barksy. Fuck! It was a silent C! God damn it. I apologize. I really did try my best there. Like, I knew in my head, I was like, that's not how the C sounds. It's not how it sounds, but damn. Better luck next time. I should have, like, a tally of, like, how many times I get somebody's name wrong versus how many times I get somebody's name right. But, I'm doing good. We spent, like, 3 hours on trying out this makeup that I'm wearing. And like half an hour ago we swapped over to The Letter, which is a visual novel horror game. And I know that right now it doesn't seem scary, but it's the kind of game where you're never ready for the scare. And there's been a couple jump scares, but most of the scares haven't been jump scares. Like, they've been surprising, but they haven't been jump scares. And I really hate jump scares in horror games because I feel like they're not actually scary. They're just surprising. In a bad way. I don't know how to explain anything. Are those little pumpkins? Oh, those are cute! I wish I had cute little Halloween emotes. The only thing that I have been using is Ghost Toast, which I think they made a big mistake in not just making it Ghost. Like, that would have been so much funnier than Ghost Toast, but you know, whatever. It's just fine.
What for?
He leans on the empty space beside me, wiping the sweat off his forehead before answering.
An apology. And as thanks for yesterday and the other day.
What happened yesterday?
You don't have to buy me anything, Zach.
Wait, what happened yesterday? I know the other day we like went to his movie or whatever.
You were upset. You haven't been yourself recently, and people kind of miss that, you know?
Are you just saying that, or...
No, really. Rebecca told me. You know how she is. Ashton, too.
I get it. We're losers.
Ashton was an ass. He should have been named Ashhole instead.
Are they gonna say that joke over and over again and expect me to laugh at one of them? Because it's not a funny joke. It's just a... like... it's a bad pun.
He went a little overboard, yeah. I can talk to him if you want.
He'll still tease me about it, even if it's Rebecca telling him to stop. Besides, I can handle him.
You always do. And yesterday, when you talked me through my little slump, I thought, hey, I want our old Isabella back.
Oh, that's right. He was like bummed about his movie. And we were like, don't be bummed about your movie. I completely forgot because we saw the fucking ghost girl and it scared me.
Are you still upset?
What about ghosts? Yes. There are times when I wish Zach had been my big brother, or Becca, my older sister. Considering she's pissed off that the dude she wants to bang you instead, I don't think that would have gone well. Maybe life would have been a little easier then. Maybe Papa would. Jesus, why do you have to go from that to your dead, dying parent? Maybe I wouldn't. Oh my god, I'm gonna punch this girl out. Like, why is she like this? But then again, if they are what I wish them to be, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have met Ash either. Life back home is tough, but for all that, I wouldn't change it for one. Bro. I understand why people were complaining about the main character, but she's not as boring as people made me think that she was going to be. She's not boring, she's just a bad person. In this city of 68, how do you know there are 68,000 people? I have people I could depend on. 3 of them, in fact. When you think about it, I'm not tired, you're tired. When you compare the numbers to the odds of finding someone like them amidst this sea of nameless people, I'm lucky.
Thanks a lot for today, Zach. You didn't have to, but you did. I can always count on you.
This fucking girl.
Just me? No Ashton or Rebecca? Oh boy, they won't be happy to hear that.
Shut
I don't
up.
mind being the favorite, though.
Nope, no favorites. But you cook better than both of them, so that's a plus.
Oh, do they?
It's always been food with you, ain't it?
I mean, I guess that's a thing now.
Don't put it like that! You're making me sound like a glutton.
I'm not saying you are, but it does feel good to know there's someone I could invite for food to be able to eat all of it.
Only that? I thought we were also art buddies.
Oh, that too. But the food thing really stands out when you think about it. You do eat a lot for someone your, size.
Oh god, we're doing the weird, oh, she's skinny but she likes to eat thing.
Low blow. I take pride in my height.
So, is it okay now? Do you feel better?
Of course it still scares me.
Still scare
There's
you?
some ghost bitch out there to get me, even though I threw you all under the bus.
A little. I'll be okay. I'll figure it out somehow.
The only thing I can think is... No, I don't know what it is, because we showed it to 6 people, and the bitch still wants to kill us.
It's not as bad as the other day, and Father Norman helped too. I should have brought something to thank him.
And then, like, how come nobody else has seen this ghost bitch yet? Like, they all saw the letter too, and they're not having nightmares and seeing her randomly.
Oh, we can visit him anytime. He loves hearing from the young ones.
He isn't that old, is he?
He's probably like 40.
Don't know. He doesn't tell. I think I might have seen his face somewhere before. I just couldn't recall when or where. Ash says he looks like his boss, so the bartender at the local pub if he squints. Don't take his word for it, of course. He might have accidentally inhaled something from the forensic lab again when he said that.
That's terrifying to think about. Back to the usual. Things may not have been the easiest lately, but it certainly isn't the worst that has happened. We do end up sharing the cinnamon buns between us, despite Zach's insistence that it's only for me. But more than the food, there is relief and contentment.
If you need anything, just ring, okay? Like when Ash annoys you too much. I'll help you with him, best friend or not.
No way. I can take him on.
It's so fucking obvious.
Still an extra muscle wouldn't hurt, yeah? Just let me know, and I'll back you up. My sister knows this one thing to shut him up when he's being his usual self. Ask me what it is whenever you want, and I'll spill it.
I can't wait to see how the racist rich guy dies.
I don't think that's necessary, but thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
He leaves me with a smile. No, don't leave me, please. Off to some new gig again. As for me, we still need to talk. Becca, Ash, and I put petty arguments aside like adults we all are. This, however, is a start, no matter how small it may be. Don't you have paperwork to do? I just hope I can keep them safe. A light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling the distinct smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a No! Fucking hell. God damn it, we're gonna see this ghost bitch on her way to the fucking grocery store. I ain't ready. Why is it taking 10 years to load? I don't like it. I'm not looking. Samantha, come here. It's taking too fucking long. What happened? Wait, where's the log? Oh, I was just supposed to hit next again. I'm so stupid. Thank you for the 10 T-Fuel SV. I appreciate that. I don't think I can cash out my T-Fuel yet, but I've been using most of my T-Fuel to subscribe to other channels. Girl, what are you doing over there? Samantha does not like being locked in my room, and she can't get on my bed, which is where she normally likes to sleep. And she also obviously can't get on my computer chair, which is another place she likes to sleep. The cat's name is Baruthiel? What cat? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. I totally missed something. I guess we found a cat. But it speaks grace, much like the one that carries it. It shows the way he swishes his tail, and his eyes follow my hands at every movement. Fuck! Not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. It was a bad idea, carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries without help or a secure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought all these things at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park, and now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat, in the company of a cat curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but back at home, they're still considered omens.
Just don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I've ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with rowdy younger brothers and sisters does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mom used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. A short breather, and then I'm off home. Besides, it isn't like the company's bad. Even if it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path.
Well, where's your owner, anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar's for, right? A bandage is wrapped on one of its paws, though. Wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
Take a small packet of sweets from one of the bags beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put one in my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
You can't feed it candy! He doesn't meow again as I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze. You can't feed him candy! Oh my god, we're feeding this cat. We definitely can't have a cat. Jesus.
Baruthia!
Oh, that's who owns the cat. It's the girl whose name I can't say. Like a good, properly trained pet, Baruthiel responds as soon as he's called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps in the direction of the voice. Miss Hard to miss, what with her height.
Sorry. Did my cat hurt you?
No.
Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
What, in a park in a city I live in?
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even ran away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Why are you getting all rude about it? How the fuck was I supposed to know? Gee, all this time I thought... The pause in conversation, if this could be called one, is uncomfortable. Who the fuck cares? It's like fucking cat. Jesus! Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot, and if it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. Still trying to be friendly wouldn't hurt, right? Fuck. I'm gonna talk about a cat. Did we go up or down? We went down? Fuck this bitch.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
What the fuck is wrong with the main character?
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
I mean, I don't like the way this fucking chick fucking reacts, but shit. I'm not on the clock. I'm not gonna talk about work.
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Bitch, why are you saying shit like that? Oh, well, in my culture, that's a bad thing. Obviously, the only reason you have that thing is because it's a bad thing, right? Because obviously, like, culture. I fucking hate this character. Oh my god. Like, I know it's usually the white person that's like culturally inept, but this Isabella chick is pretty fucking culturally inept.
Nothing has happened to me so far.
Displeasure is evident on— well, I'd be fucking pissed too. Like, I'm not even talking about the whole, oh, sorry, I got your cat's gender wrong. That she had no reason to get bitchy about that. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to tell? How the fuck am I supposed to tell? It's a fucking cat. God fucking damn it. Hold on, where's... There we go. Of course, I've forgotten that for people not part of my culture, black cats are an omen of good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off, you fucking dumbass. I racked my brain for a way to remedy— I don't give a shit. I mean, yeah, like, we were being pieces of shit, but this lady is a piece of shit. So you know what? It evens out. The fucking scales are balanced.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so? It is good to see you again, Santos.
Yeah, I don't like either of these characters. Like, if she dies, I'm not even gonna be upset about it. Like, bye. Thanks for nothing. I don't give a shit if you forgot to say something.
About the Ermengarde mansion. With my clients. It's the rights, I mean.
You can't say, oh, this is where the conversation's gonna end, and then strike up another conversation. How fucking...
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
How the fuck would I know? Do I look like the fucking bank?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion.
What the fuck are you gonna tell her? It's cursed? Bitch, they already bought the house. Girl, what is that gonna do for you? Telling her about— no, we're not. No, shut up. Yeah, she's not gonna believe you.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
I hastened to pick all the bags I've left on the bench and ran as far as my legs can take me. I don't like the mixing of present and past tense. It's very confusing. In that moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house, of her, of my own cowardice. Look at all this cup noodle. Food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who had been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable, but it isn't. Hunger isn't what is gnawing at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish I was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home.
Who?
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide. The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Oh, fuck.
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her 2-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
Well, that explains why she's not in this. I'm guessing she was gonna die no matter what. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Ugh. I immediately rushed to my study table and rushed. Fuck! Phone call! A piece of folded paper, the letter, lying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device, but I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now, I need to call her. I need to call her. I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago, and she was okay. No, no, no. It isn't Rose. Ugh. One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that put people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll pick up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again and again I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose! Don't do this to me! Please pick up! I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxbourne in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
TV runs loudly in the background. A deafening static sounds from my phone speakers, but in my ears I can only hear the screams. Her pleas, her whispers, help me. You're not safe. A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. My body still wants to sleep, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night, but it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly, I become aware of how awkward my position is, and the aches that accompany sleeping in a curled up position the night before. If I even slept at all. The memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud. Instead, the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of the letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved. I should have... The notification light on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly when I look at it, as if it's calling me back to a sense of normalcy. Emergency meeting. Thank you for the follow, Alexander Golden. Glad you're having a good time so far. And to Barzy, again, I'm gonna remember your name if it kills me. Emergency meeting, 1 to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy, policies. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance logs and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers. Wow. That's pretty corporate. Oh, hey, somebody just died. Come to work. We are playing this very scary horror game, and I'm very scared because I'm a bit of a chicken. So I literally kidnapped one of my cats and I'm forcing her to stay in the room with me. But other than that, we're doing good. We did a makeup test and review, and that went over pretty well. Aside from the face that it looks like my face has got beat up. But how are you doing today? Pumpkins! If this were one of those typical days, I'd happily comply and get myself to our office. Fantastic, damn! Do you have any good news to share, or it's just, you just feeling good? Our friend just got murdered because some shenanigans. But I mean, I sent the letter to 5 people, so I don't feel, yeah, I'm fine. Today my limbs just feel heavy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other hand, the place in itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me. Go to work! What the fuck are you gonna do here? Just feeling good? We stand. Cause I cannot relate. Moping won't get me anywhere. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile, no matter how bad things get, and hope for the best. Oh, whoa! Thank you for the 100 T-Fuel, Alexander! Hot damn! I wish I had put a T-Fuel dono prediction, but I didn't think about it. Do I have any predictions I need to close? I should check that. We gotta close this prediction. I wouldn't say I love the final look. Let's close that one. Okay, the rest are all open though. I thought doing 3 crates was fitting for tonight since we did that G Fuel tub giveaway earlier. Although my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. Don't go to the shower. Letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. I already sent it to 5 people. I already did it. This too I'll deal with. Are we gonna go on like a mission? Somehow, oh Jesus Christ. Girl, no offense, but your friend who died was kind of a bitch. Not saying she just... Poochie! Hello! Girl, I'm so fucking scared. And don't lie. Poochie's always like, I'm hungry. I'm looking for food. No, she's not looking for food. She's trying... what she's looking for is someone else's food to steal. It doesn't even have to be food she wants. If it's somebody else's food, she will eat it. Genshin's so stressful. Girl, no! I thought Genshin was the game. I thought it was finally, you know... I gotta pee really bad because I keep drinking alcohol, and that shit makes me have to pee really bad for some reason. Food that ain't mine always tastes better. Why though? Which, by the way, I made chicken marsala for my mom for dinner last night. Well, I guess tonight. I don't know. Time is weird. And I didn't add any salt or pepper because she can't have either of those anymore. And it was actually still fucking delicious. It was actually really fucking good. So, white people, like, you can't use not being able to handle spice as an excuse for your food tasting like shit, alright? No, yeah, she can't have them. She'll get sick. She literally cannot have them. She will get sick. and it still tasted good, alright? Like, it wasn't like, I would have killed for some salt on that shit. I know, right? Like, my mom was telling me, she's like, if you don't stop eating the way you eat, you're not gonna be able to have good food when you're my age either. And I was like, if you think I'm gonna make it to 50, you're fucking crazy. We're dying at 30, baby. 2027, how you doing? Yeah, it was actually still really good. The ingredients were really simple. It was butter, olive oil, a shallot, Italian parsley, mushrooms, and marsala wine. Living is so overrated anyways, right? Who needs that shit? God, I'm so fucking scared. This game scares me! Also, we got our first death. This little green-haired bitch. I wish it was the pink-haired one. But... God, why do we have to go on a vendetta? We got more than enough problems. You already sent it to 5 people. Let everybody else die. I don't give... Oh, well, I guess if they don't send it to 5 people, then they'll die. Which is why Rose died. Wait, then why isn't everybody else dead? I'm so confused. How the fuck does this curse work? Is that Harley Quinn from that, I don't watch animated stuff. How often do I stream? That's a fun question that I can't answer, because I have not had a consistent stream schedule since... What's the month that comes before June? May? But, I'm trying to stream well, not every night, but, most nights to do some kind of horror game. And we were doing pretty strong at the beginning of October, but then we had a bunch of racist people, like, 3 days in a row. And so I took a little break from streaming, but we're back at it again, with the letter. And, God, bitch! Why are you always screaming? Sorry, my cat is crying because she wants to leave, and I won't let her because I'm scared and I need a cat in the room. When I take my next bathroom break, I'll see if I can find another cat that actually wants to be in here, like Turtle or Blue, but I just kind of hit the live button whenever. But I have been trying to stream at nights, yeah, usually at like 12 a.m. EDT every night and into the morning, so like I'll probably get off at around like 5, but we started like really early today. Well, not really early, like an hour or 2 maybe max, so that I could do my makeup, and even then we kind of didn't get to the game for longer than I would have liked, but it was fun. The makeup was fun. I mean, I can't say whether I look good or not, but makeup is on my face. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed last night's report, they'd likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Look like you're headed to a rave. Yes, I really like neon. And neon makeup is actually pretty hard to find on the market. In fact, the same brand that made everything I have on my face made this palette, which does have 4 UV shades, but 2 of them aren't very bright. And then you also have the issue that the rest of the stuff on my face that came in 2 other palettes that I'm not gonna grab because they're like all the way over there are $30 a pop, so $60 altogether, which is really expensive. So it was my last makeup splurge of the year, so I'm not gonna have any new makeup until somebody either gifts me some for the holidays or my streaming career flies off the rails, which I don't know if it will, given that I used to stream for like 10 hours a day every day. And I'm I'm not Bezos rich, which I never wanted streaming to be my career, but given that there's a global pandemic going on, I can't exactly go anywhere. And now the government is suing me for my unemployment and wants me to pay it all back because I quit my job, but they already knew I quit my job, and so I don't understand why they're suing me. So that's fun. If that answers your question, I don't know. I got me some rotisserie chicken. Oh, is it just the regular, or is it like the lemon one? Oh my god, is it the garlic one? That garlic rotisserie chicken from Walmart is kind of amazing. Just saying. Ugh, this girl is so sad. Like, I get it, your best friend just died, but damn. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger some— Bitch, I came to work. Where's my fucking bonus? Where's my fucking bonus? I sold the mansion. I want my bonus. Lemon pepper rotisserie never tastes— no, it never does. But it's still bomb. It's still bomb. It's still tasty. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for the meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Honestly, what is wrong with this lady? Because anytime something bad happened to me, when I went to work, I was like, if you're even like remotely mean to me, I will either cry or I will call you fat. And I'm not even gonna be upset about it. I don't care if you only weigh 80 pounds, Hannah. I will call you fat.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed.
He's like reading this off of a Mad Libs corporate handbook.
There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff?
Oh my god, this motherfucker.
None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
Bitch, if your words are not gonna be the bonus is all yours, I'm gonna gut you like a fish. At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to anyway, if I want to forget. Achievement, Employee of the Month. I bet if we hadn't gone to work, they would have been like, bitch, you're fired. What the fuck kind of emote is that? Is that like, that literally just looks like the annoying orange if the annoying orange was like, what is that, blue with orange polka dots? That's terrifying. I don't like that one. That's a no for me. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that. Rose probably didn't give a shit about this guy.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
Radio blares one name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I have to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. Oh shit, that actually does stuff. I was like, oh, I'll be funny and I'll type too, but then it made the game do stuff. I'm spamming my way to level 3. Oh, that giveaway's already over, Alexander, if that's what you're here for. We did it a couple hours ago. I'm pretty sure I changed the title of the stream. Yeah? Also, I think if you follow all my socials, that's like the fastest way to get to level 3. Probably even bump you up to level 4. This chicken is super dry. How old is it? Jesus. all good. I want to be level 3. Okay. You do you. Just make sure you're following the rules. I did update the rules panel yesterday, so for anyone who wants to, if a certain person is watching, I think they probably unfollowed me, but 2 days, girl, throw that shit away. That's nasty. A rotisserie chicken's already like 2 days old when you get it. Level 3, here I come. You can always just chat normally. But hey, you do you. Just no excessive spam of emotes, because that's not allowed. Like, at some point, I might have to swing the timeout on you, so be careful. Be careful, because I'm not afraid to use it. A certain someone, who I'm not gonna name, literally used my blind command and then decided that they were gonna spoil something in the game I played, and I was like, really? Needless to say, they have not shown their face around here again after I ripped into them. I'm gonna call, yeah, that's pretty excessive. That's pretty excessive. I know Theta has some delay, but that's pretty excessive. I'm gonna have to swing the timeout on ya. That's pretty excessive. That's like, what, 5 emote spams in like 5 seconds? Don't make me pull up Theta and like zoom out to 100%. I'm already at 250% zoom in. I'd rather not have to. Stop spam. Punchy! Bridgebot, literally, I cannot. Bridgebot doesn't work all the time, but when it does, it's usually like so unintentionally hilarious. Punchy, you can't say that. Listen, I know that chat is necessary, but guys, this is excessive spam. And I know that you really want level 3 for the next time I do a giveaway. But if you're only gonna get to level 3 by spamming after I have repeatedly asked you to stop, I'm just gonna make sure that you can't participate in the next giveaway. You both have been timed out for 1 minute each. The next time you break a rule, it's gonna be 5 to 10 minutes, might be more than that depending on what rule you break, and then after that you get banned. I know you want level 3 so that the next time I give away something big you can actually enter, but I've been way too nice. Stop with the excessive spam. It's been one of my oldest rules. No excessive spam. No excessive spam, but thank you for trying to get to level 3 so that you can enter giveaways. Okay. Poochie. I'm just glad that Bridgebot did not send those messages. That's all I'm gonna say. The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff, they may have a lot of agents hired, but I'd remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Oh, it did? I don't know what you're talking about, Barzy, but I'm sure you'll clarify in a moment. And the letters... No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people, Rose, the letter...
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure.
How are you gonna make sure? How are you gonna make sure? Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? I mean, it does. We got called a whore. I didn't call you a whore. Also, Poochie was actually referring to Alexander, if that makes you feel any better. But I mean, considering you were both spamming emotes, I can see why you got confused. Where are we gonna get Hope? 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 Where are we gonna get proof, Isabella? Where are we gonna get proof? I didn't want level 3 for a game, I just wanted level 3. Regardless, emote spam is against the rules unless it's asked for, like in... like in a Streamer Says game. Or a raid or something. So just don't break the rules. If you want level 3 that badly, like I said, I think if you follow my socials, that's a faster way to get them. I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with being a whore, you know? Well, in my defense, Alexander, not only are the rules posted below the stream, but I also asked you guys multiple times to stop and you didn't. So whether you knew about it or not isn't really an excuse. I mean, he can't read. That's also not an excuse. Like, if you go the wrong way in a one-way street, you can't just tell the police, oh, I'm sorry, I can't read. Because that's not how that works. Oh, I know there's a delay, but trust me, I told you guys multiple times over the course of like 10 minutes. So unless your delay is like 10 minutes back, I ain't buying it. But I appreciate the apology, and I kindly ask that you read the rules. That way you don't have to worry about this again. But it's fine. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Decisions are made. Lives are lost. At the end of the day, sometimes things just happen. And I respect that. Let's see how Isabella plans to save everybody. At least, okay, I was really upset before because I didn't understand why Isabella had found the letter, but apparently nobody else had. But I guess now we're finding out that other people from this real estate company had found the letter, probably, and went missing, which makes way more sense. Thank you for the 50 T-Fuel, Alexander. He's delayed with everything. Do you mean that he's slow? That's not a nice thing to say to somebody. Lord! That's not a very nice thing to say either. Alright, Detective Isabella is on the case, I guess, which... Can't stay here or something. What do we... this has been a lot of hoopla. I just got sharply through the room.
Hello?
Oh, fuck this.
Anyone there?
No. I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. Poochie? I don't like this. We're gonna get fucking jump scared. I can fucking feel it in my goddamn bones. This is what people want out of, like, watching people play a horror game, and I understand that, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And, like, Samantha is here. I don't fucking like this. Yeah, Barcy, that was not a very nice thing to say. Oh Lord. Samantha, I'm not having a great time right now. I don't like this kind of shit. Fucking hell. I don't like this shit. No. No, I fucking hate this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this at all. It's quiet. I'm scared. I need to use the bathroom really bad. I can't. I can't. Is it just gonna say help me? Oh my god. Oh god. No! 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 I don't like this. I don't like this. Fushi! I don't like this at all. I hate this. I hate this stuff so much. Samantha, come over here. Please sit on my lap. I'm scared. Samantha, please. She needs to pee or something, I bet. Please come here. Please come here. I want love and attention. Don't you understand? Just like you. No, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. I want love. I need protection. Samantha, my oldest, fattest cat. What's wrong, Preachy? Don't tell me I'm being a baby, because I'm not. I'm scared. I don't like this. I gotta not spit too much because this will come off. I'm scared. I hate this kind of shit. I'm so scared. I don't like this. Why did I decide to play this game? This is terrifying. I can't even like click next. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta play this like in broad daylight. This is not helping my mental health. I was like, I'm gonna die by 30. Now I really am. I'm so scared. Samantha, help me. If only I could get my cat to do this. No, no, no. I do not want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's too much. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. I don't like it. Y'all don't understand. Okay. Oh, fuck. No, I don't like it. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Have a good night. I'll get my level 4 next stream. Have a good night, Alexander. Oh my god. I can't. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this shit. No, you can't leave, Samantha. I hate this so. No, don't get on the desk. Stay off the desk. Stay off the desk. Oh, I hate this. I don't like this. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. I don't like it. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. It's very scary. I understand. It's very scary. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god, what is this? Oh fuck, we're gonna die, aren't we? Oh my god. Nope. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. My bastard cat just decided she was gonna run away. Do you see her? She's right there. I can't. I can't. God damn it. I gotta turn those mini games off because that's not gameplay. That's just not gameplay. There's a setting in the game where you can turn off the QTEs, and I need to turn it on because the QTEs are not good. Oh god, I didn't mean to go to 500. I meant to go to 250. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I needed to pee anyway. Oh, where'd the game go? I closed it. I failed the fucking minigame, so I closed it. That's what I did. I hadn't saved either. I hadn't saved in like... I didn't save at all that entire session. Oh. Literally me. Literally me. Why is theta chat? Like, not... There we go, that's better. Wait, why is it like that? What is... Anyway, I gotta go use the bathroom. I don't know if I'm gonna still play it when I get back. I'm kind of a big baby, so... I'll be right back. Get up, stretch, have a drink, have a snack. Pet your pets for me, and I'll try to be less of a pussy when I return. Girl, do I have a surprise for you? Did you BRB because you were scared? I did. But I have a new invigorated excitement into my life. Because first of all, where did you go? Hey. Hey. We have my beautiful baby Blue. Also, Poochie, you missed it. I did a giveaway for people who were only level 3 and above. And I picked that level specifically because I knew that you were level 3. You don't gotta spam. Ah! I mean, I say I'll do anything for the analytics, but one thing I just cannot stand is emote spam. And I know that emote spam is great for my analytics, but I think it just, oh god, I think it just cracked. Oh man. I got some issues with how this product performs. In person, it do be cracking. But on camera, I look great. Poochie, I just want you to know that I love you. And that is not the alcohol talking, but we are gonna down, this is I think 2 shots of vodka. Because, you know what, I'm not gonna let this little generic ass horror anime bitch ruin my life. You know, this probably isn't even vodka anymore. I bet all the vodka fucking evaporated. I'm about to put that on his emotes. I mean, emotes are a pretty big thing on like every platform. Get some Jose in there. No, I don't want Jose again. I can have Jose Cuervo like once a month. And any more than that makes me sick. A little bit of Mike's Hard. And then, of course, a little bit of water for good luck. Just a little bit. I feel that gut. Bitch. I love you. Except like every 2 months. I respect that. Also, Poochie, how do you feel about my makeup? Be brutal, because you're the only motherfucker who will be. Wait, really? You noticed? I don't know. Fuck. The vodka was not evaporated. Fuck. Damn, that shit is sour. Oh, does donating tea fuel up your level? Your chat level? I didn't know that. I knew subscribing did, which I guess in retrospect should mean that tea fuel donos should. Thank you. Thank you, Poochie. Okay, now I need to lock my door again. And then we're gonna get back to this fucking little anime bitch. Ouch. And then I'm gonna keep the towel on my lap because if Blue gets up here, I don't want her to ruin this dress because it's really cute. As y'all can see. Up to pussy hours kicking in. I hate that. But you like this look? I didn't know what I was doing with it. And unfortunately, some of them don't show up under UV light. Like this purple. It don't look any different, do it. It don't look any different, do it. Also, the pink and the orange look exactly the same. In a camera, anyway. Super cute. Reminds me of like Dave. Oh my god! I wish I was David Bowie. I wish I was David Bowie. Yeah, they're the palettes that I bought. I will say though, as far as lips go, they definitely can't be lipsticks, but I think lip liners, they are the way to go. Because they're water activated, my spit will slowly dissolve them, as well as anything I drink. But there's some really nice colors here, and they are truly smudge proof, but this one right here has already started cracking. And I don't know if that's because the layer was too thick or what, but it should be smudge proof, like it's still there. So that's nice. Okay, it's actually not transfer proof though. There's just a little, like barely any, but it's there on my hand. But I mean, at the same time, that's for me like trying to rub it off. So like, oh, there you go. You can see it. So it's not actually transfer proof. But I mean, it's not like regular liner where rubbing that would have literally taken it all off. So, oh well. I mean, it's not exactly what it says. Bitch, get up here. I need you. I need you. Come on. Come on. I got you. Come on, baby. Yeah. Back. Yeah. Yes. Yes, baby. No, no, no. You stay on my lap. You stay on my lap. Stay on my lap. Good girl. Okay. Got back to games. The game's probably gonna get pissed at me that I closed it. Bro, why are you pushing up against me like that? I can't believe I didn't fucking save. Rule number 1 in a visual novels, every time it gives you a choice, you save. This game's gonna be so mad at me for closing it. Little bitch game. Maybe I just played Baby Shark in the background. I know I keep saying that. Yup, yup. About what? Save? Disturbing, triggering, fiction. Why is that content warning so fucking slow? Oh, this game's gonna be so mad at me. I don't like it. Blue, save me. Oh, it's not responding because I clicked it too fast! Shit! I was clicking too fast and it crashed! It's not responding! Gorgeous title screen, horrendous character. Yeah, the character art's pretty bad. Oh god.
God, give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Oh god.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
How are you saying this so calmly? It's not safe. It's never safe. Oh fuck. How far back do we go? Hold on. Settings. Yeah, skip QT. Press tab to okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck this. Fuck me. Fuck my asshole. I wanna live too, bitch. What the fuck just happened? Girl, what? So what happened, Poochie, is before there was this dumb little mini game where you had to click on the button. You had to like click when the little dot appeared in this like little red thing. It was one of those kind of games where like it moves faster and faster and faster. And I was like, this isn't gameplay. So I just failed it. And I was so scared about the death that I just closed the game, hoping that it would just reload me at my previous save, which I guess it's better that it didn't. But then I turned off QTEs. Yeah, I told you it reminded me a lot of that, and it's got very similar themes where you have to like send a letter to people, otherwise you die or whatever. Which we sent it to 6 people, and like granted one of our friends died, but we shouldn't be dying because of it. Like, bitch, I sent it to 6 people. What more do you want from me? Like, go harass them motherfuckers. They had yeah, I don't understand. Like, guys, that's not content. Like, if you want to create like an engaging horror experience, Amnesia really did get it done right. Like, yeah, there were a lot of dumb puzzles in that game, but like none of them were as stupid as click the button when it hits the center, or like Until Dawn where you have to like stay still. It's like, bitch, that's not a fucking game mechanic. My friend going off on me. Oh my god. What? Ooh, you killed your friend so bad. I mean, we didn't kill her. I mean, I had the option to show her the letter or not. And I decided to show it to her. I was like, bitch, I ain't gonna die. Cause like at the time, we'd only shown it to 3 people. Now, oh no, she's that girl that invited me to that server with the annoying people in it, and then it turned out they were all homophobic, right? See, Poochie, when you don't message me back for a long time, I just assume you hate me, so. Mainly because Genshin tore my ass up. Just blame Genshin. But just because I assume you hate me doesn't mean I actually think that you hate me. She just gotta fight back the paranoia, or like stop blaming you. Bad friend you are. Bitch, what do you mean? And I mean that in a endearing way. Also, why the fuck are we suddenly at a house party? To be fair, Poochie, they didn't even enter a giveaway. Although there was somebody who showed up who asked if when the giveaway was supposed to start. They were like, you were supposed to start it an hour ago. And we were trying to explain to her that I was starting it like at that time because I wanted to make sure more people could show up. And then I guess they went away to do something, and by the time they came back, the giveaway had started and ended, and they were very upset that they missed the giveaway, and then they just left. So that was awkward. Hello, Slumped 500. Also, girl, if you're the person I'm talking about and you're still here, I ain't got no hard feelings, but at the same time, like, I don't understand why you were mad at me that I waited to do the giveaway when you weren't there at midnight, and you also weren't there when I actually did the giveaway. So I don't know what you wanted from me, girl. One thing I do love about Theta is you get regulars way faster than you do on Twitch. And even if they don't always like chat, like anytime like they show up and they just wave, it's like, hi, I remember you. And you don't really get that with Twitch because a lot of people who come and lurk for the first like few streams, like by the time they say something, you're like, who are you? And they're like, oh, I said hi to you like 7 streams ago. And it's like, bitch, who are you? Blue. There's no she-devil out there. Get on my lap. Get on my lap right now. Get on my lap. Get up. Lap. Bitch, if you don't get on my goddamn lap. Whatever, she's in the room, I guess. Get up here. She's being so silly. Poochie just does not like Theta. Poochie, you can't tell people to shut up! Poochie! You have seen uglier emotes. You have seen uglier emotes. Stop lying to this man. Hi, baby. Anyway, we're at a fucking party now. You look in a mirror? Okay, alright, that's enough. Poochie, Barsies, that's it. You don't have to apologize to each other, but that's where the name calling ends, okay? Only light-hearted banter from now on. Poochie! Behind bars! What does that even mean? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. But Poochie, you can, like, remember when I was your mod and I was just mean to everybody and you had to step in and you were like, girl, everybody hates you. I gotta unmod you. And I was like, do it. And then you did. You don't have to like anybody in chat, but I'm not trying to like be like, oh, be nice or I'm unmodding you. You don't have to be nice to any of these people. You don't have to like them, but you can't resort to name calling. Girl, please. Do what, Barsies? Barsies, you keep it up and Poochie's just gonna go to Twitch chat and keep talking shit about you. And I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it at that point. Keep typing, keep typing. Oh! I'm... Bro, why'd my screen just flash? Is it the alcohol? Do what? What's it? Also, Poochie, I don't know. Oh wait, you said you have dry skin, didn't you? Never mind, you probably wouldn't like this. Probably wouldn't like this foundation. I gotta try one of those hydrating foundations because I know you dry as the fucking savannah, Poochie, and I really wanna help you out. Oh wait, you know, Elf has a hydrating concealer. Maybe you should try that. I don't know. Yeah, Twitch chat, Barzi. I fly both directions. I realize that I'm dry, but like not too dry. Well, this foundation is by Pure Cosmetics. It's called the 4-in-1 Love Yourselfie Long Wear Foundation and Concealer. And it's honestly, like, kind of amazing. I love the finish, but the problem is that it's a matte finish. And I know a lot of dry skin people cannot stand a matte finish. So you might want something that's a little bit more hydrating. Like my NARS foundation that I used to use is far more hydrating. But I don't know. Anyway, the vodka's hitting me. I want to sing karaoke. Where the fuck are we? They hang on to my every word and follow my every move. All that would have been stifling had I not grown used to such stares. Most are respectful, some are hostile, if we are honest. Is it because you're not white? And a few are downright inappropriate. Is it because your tits are out? After all, I am...
Hannah Wright!
Oh, we're playing as Hannah. I completely missed that. Well, Poochie, I got this for free with Cole's Cash. Otherwise, I would not have bought this. Yeah, I didn't... Only a week? Well, okay, a week's a long time if you don't have a life, which a lot of people don't in the pandemic, so... Wait, okay, she's gonna cut you off because you didn't respond to her for a week. That's a little bit extreme. Because sometimes I disappear for a week. I don't got calls. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, in case you are, like, in case you happen to, like, I'm just trying to give you recommendations, girl! I'm not saying go buy it now, but maybe you can ask for some foundation instead of a K-pop CD! I didn't mean to go off on you like that. Kiki Green Vodka got me, you know, Mike's Hard Black Cherry Lemonade. Oh my god, I almost said something messy! Poochie, when the pandemic has calmed down, I gotta send you some of those because I ain't gonna lie, I spent a lot of money at that company and like only like 50% of the products are my thing. Yeah, get her. Oh, Barcy, don't be petty. Poochie might be a little abrasive, but it's all in good faith. No! No! My mom's gonna wake up at this rate. Guys, look how cute I am! Are you looking? Look at this face. It's a complete disaster, but I'm kind of living for it. I'm like a Picasso. More expensive than you would ever pay for. I didn't just say that, I swear. Get right! Please do. I can't. Also, it pisses me off that this part of my dress is not UV light, but the bottom part is. Y'all can barely see this. If I were white, I'd have everything that I want. Anyway. I completely missed that we were playing as Hannah. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're not having a good relationship with Luke. Okay. So Ashton thinks of us poorly, as well as Isabella, but Marianne, Rebecca, and Zachary all think pretty highly of us, which is interesting. I think we're gonna fuck Zachary as Isabella, just saying. Hannah, right! Wait a minute. That looks like the priest. That looks exactly like the priest. Am I crazy? Is this the vodka? Luke's a dick? Yeah, he's racist, isn't he? Yeah, he's racist. There's a moment of agitation as a familiar but less than welcome face approaches me with a suggestive smirk on his face. Look! Yeah! He's the guy who said the N-word! And then we're now playing as his wife, Hannah. This is Isabel, the really quirky girl who comes from some fucking third world country. I know that sounds really racist, but she literally said that her family lives in a shack. Which honestly means that she could be living in America, so who knows? I don't mind the character art, honestly. I think that these portraits are really nice. We can't click on anybody else. I think the problem is the whoever drew the characters for this game has a really bad case of same face syndrome, and then the titties are always like flying across. Why would you say Radio Shack? I want to sing karaoke. Why does that happen? I drink any form of hard liquor and I'm like, I must sing. What is it about the human? Why is it so bright? Poochie, when are we gonna do karaoke? Can I be the token white person that you bring to Asia to go to karaoke bars? You know, when the coronavirus is gone in 7 years. can I talk about the visual novel I want to make whenever I can sing? It's not about being able to sing. It's about having fun. So like what I want in my game is I want the art to be a big focal point, because a lot of games, like visual novels, don't have any customization. And I want like not just the player character to be able to change outfits, but I want the other characters in the game to be able to change outfits. And I know that's really expensive, but me thinking about my 5-part multimedia story that's never gonna be a thing. Can you please fucking tell me about it so that I can steal your idea? Please? I know white people. They can make things happen. Oh, you don't have a PlayStation 4. Never mind, Poochie. I can't explain the idea. Yes, you can! Girl, I already have I have so many things planned. But like, I just want there to be a visual novel where people change their clothes. I can't. You can. God, why did I waste so much of my money on makeup? I'm a piece of shit. My mom probably thinks that I'm a failure, but she can't kick me out of the house because she needs somebody. I don't even know what I do for her. Never mind. Depression, the metaphorical story. Bitch, that's just always sometimes monsters, which, by the way, you have a key for. Apparently I'm friends with this schmuck. After all, this man can turn heads, being famous in his own right. He just looks like some fucking security guard. Is he a police officer? He's an officer.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd have the time to attend tonight's party.
Oh my god, they did say earlier that the pastor looks like Ashton's boss, and Ashton is a police officer, detective man. He is more Luke's friend than mine, really, and I'm quite sure I only invited his wife. Much like I am only friends with the chief inspector because of Luke, Luke is only friends with Rochelle. Who names their daughter Rochelle? Unlike how I treated Lee, however, Luke never hid his animosity for the Lee matriarch. It was an odd sort of friendship where we would have awkward double dates. Bitch, what are you doing? Get the fuck away from that door. You are in here for the rest of your goddamn life. Now get up here and let me pet you. Yes, jump. Jump! You are so stupid for a dog. Come on. What a sweetheart. I love her. I'd probably flirt with the rich dude. You mean the racist white rich dude? Kind of blast. You know what, Poochie? Blast that K-pop in your ears. Somebody's got to. Bitch, get on my lap. Come on. You will be so much happier, I promise, my sweet baby. Say goodbye to Blue before you go. What do you mean, run, kitty? She loves me. Unlike how I treated Lee, however, Luke never— oh, I already read that. Just poo for Minnie happy? I hate that you fucking typed that whole fucking thing out in fucking Theta chat. Yeah, I fucking love you. I don't even recall his first name. It started with an N, I think. Nevins? Aside from being chief inspector of Luxburn Police, his wife Rochelle Lee Neviance owns a General Electronics company, fridges and freezers mostly. With an N, much to think about.
Oh, I always have time for my favorite socialite couple. Might I say, you look positively ravishing tonight.
Did they— why the fuck is this like— is this the fucking— is this the guy from Resident Evil 4, the shopkeeper? What are you buying? It sounds exactly like him. Get on my lap, please. Yes.
I see the
She
husband
stepped
isn't
on
with
me.
ya.
The way he eyes me up is an ew. Why is he flirting with me? The $10 an hour voice acting. Bitch, if I was getting paid $10 an hour, I would be fucking belting it. Not me looking in the corner where you normally stream for a couple minutes being like, huh? No cam. Then seeing that gorgeous glowing lipstick from the corner of my eyes and being like, oh my god! There she is! Thank you, Amazing. Wish you'd flirt with... Girl, shut up! You do not want to date a police officer. I just wish Luke is here to fend off the more unseemly of our peers. Why is everybody cheating on their wife? You know the ones. Men who are just a bit too unfriendly, staring too long at my assets, and getting close just because my husband is not here. How are you? I've had vodka. This bitch is not taking an apology. I'm kind of girl. Give me her fucking address. Give me her fucking address right now. Give me her fucking address. Is she in your server? I'll DM her right now. I will DM her right fucking now. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. I will. Not the assets, I know. And to think they have the gall to do this at my own party. She's homeless now. Wait, is she really? Because if so, I'm willing to give her a pass. Because when I lived in a tent, I was a very unruly person. In my own house. This is your fucking house, you rich little whore. Like any high society woman worth her salt, I know how to handle it with grace and dignity. Did she just pay him to leave her alone?
I suppose you are looking pleasant as well. Luke's busy with work, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm having a good time, although we did fear quit for a second.
Michelle isn't here?
Did she just say Michelle instead of Rochelle?
A shame. I do hope he isn't causing you much trouble. That husband of yours can be a bit daft sometimes, acting like
Why
he's
does he
still
have
some
this
young
accent?
bachelor.
I'm so fucking confused.
The wife sends her regards and her apologies, but something came up with her doctor and she needed to attend to it. You know her, being pregnant and all.
We make small talk. Rather, I'm forced to do so, as he would not leave my side after finding his place there. Oh, that's... I'm uncomfortable. Much to my... What the fuck does this word mean? I gotta Google this. I should have just looked it up on my phone. Who the fuck saw this photo? Who the fuck saw this photo? What fucking photo? Is it the one from Target? Chagrin, distress or embarrassment at having failed or been humiliated. Verb, feel distressed or humiliated. How do you say it?
Chagrin.
Bitch, I am not saying that word.
Chagrin. Chagrin. Chagrin.
Let's go to Duolingo and see how you say it in Duolingo. It's from fucking Target. duel for bitch. Oh my god, Poochie, you should learn Esperanto with me. What the? So Esperanto is actually the #1 most spoken language in the world. And I didn't know this. I'm not gonna lie. Being in America, my like racist overlords told me that English was the most spoken language, followed by like Chinese. And then Spanish. But apparently it's Esperanto. And it's on Duolingo. Isn't that a commercial drug? It is now. Oh, I wish. But it's apparently really easy to learn. I want to learn it really bad. But I'm already learning Italian, and I don't want to get confused. Your Italian word for... Wait, why does it say I'm offline? On Twitch. Why is that a thing? It says I'm offline. That's not real. Twitch, what's happening? Fuck my PC, bro. Load. Load. I'm online. Why are you lying to me? Bitch. Which, by the way, guys, we are gathering donations for Color of Change, which is a charity very near and dear to my heart because they're one of the most popular charities that help people of color, or, you know, as I like to call them, black people, every day, all the time, helping to fight against injustices and a lot of... You still live. I know, it lied to me. It lied to me, girl. It lied to me. But you know, Poochie's a real fucking bitch, alright? She was like, this bitch is offline, and she went and checked. Usually when a streamer is like, am I offline? I'm like... I don't think so. I'm really bad. You got timed out for spam? What do you mean, Barcy? I'm too drunk for that. Thank you for using my emotes. Amazing. I gotta use foes more. Literally nothing makes a streamer happy than when you use their emotes, but I'm a self-involved little bitch and I use my own emotes all the time. Why is Theta adding everyone at 4:20 a.m.? Never forget when the epal.gg server accidentally let everybody use the @everyone tag with no cooldown. That was bad. Find out who will be the winner of the Binance PUBG Mobile Battle of Asia. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm not interested though. Thank you. Much to my chagrin. Fuck! I said I would never say that word. Oh well, I guess I'm going to hell. I've been extricated from the few who flock in hopes of flattering, for I can tolerate them far better than Lee. My mom's ex was named Lee, so this is nice. He is a nice enough person, and I adore his wife, who is obviously the brains behind the two. I mean, you have to have some amount of brain power to be the chief of police, or really racist, you know? One of the two. I wish I could use everyone's all the time. So what I normally do is I find the one emote from a streamer that is my favorite, and I make sure that I always use that emote whenever that emotion comes up. But like if there are two streamers where they both have, like for a wave emote, if I find two streamers that both have a wave emote that I really like, what I end up doing is I just alternate. Like I'll have one is my hello and one is my goodbyes. You know, you just gotta be big brain. You just gotta be big brain. But there is something unsettling about him. Is it the fact that he looks like the priest? Because he looks like the priest. He doesn't sound like him though. I do not trust him as much as I want to. What the fuck? Well, I understand that she's a rich person from high society, but I should not have to Google words. Regale.
Regale.
Entertain or amuse someone with talk. Okay. Thinking about telling Will about my little secret soon, just because we're actually... Aw, that's so cute! For any of you wondering what Poochie's secret is, she was in a hit and run when she was in high school, but she always lies to people and talks about how she lives in Texas, but she's actually from another state where the hit and run happened, and she's really paranoid that people are gonna find out, and I keep having to tell her that nobody cares. But I mean, y'all can go ahead and hunt her down, but you're not gonna find the police report. Well, to be fair, Poochie, we are playing as like a really rich hoity-toity character, so it makes sense that she's using these stupid words, but that don't mean I gotta like it. Need a man to hit it and then run! Just telling everyone their secret off the bat. Well, I didn't say which state. I didn't say which fucking state, now did I? I didn't say which fucking state. Many bitches don't even say but they think it. This is in her brain. He regaled to me tales of the Luxborn Police Department, a different affair to the usual gossip I'm privy to. And though I loathe to admit it, should be kinda tasty. I expect the topic of business to die out quickly, which would be understandable enough due to the confidential nature of his work. But oh boy, was I wrong!
So, wearing civvies, I steal and drive off with one of the police mobiles, right? In the mirror, I see the mutant chasing on foot and screaming about theft.
Hit it and quit it!
The look on his face was priceless when I parked in the garage.
Ew, he said garage. If I don't hit level 5 already, just start spamming emotes, Poochie. Just start spamming emotes. Just start. If I let people spam emotes, it would be so good for my analytics, so I should just allow it, but I just really hate emote spam when it's not like from a raid or something, you know? It's just not me. But like emotes are a big part of like stuff. I don't give a shit. I don't like them.
Oh my. You made him chase you all the way home for a prank. What did Rochelle have to say about that?
What tire? Do you mean my foot? What? Girl, what are you on about? Girl, what is happening? Rochelle has a strange love and hate affair with Lee. I mean, they're married, so... He's a married man who did not grow up past his early 20s, judging by the way he acts. Yeah, why is he saying this kind of shit? Rev up that engine, put it in reverse. I wish I understood what you were saying. Surprisingly enough, they've been married for a good How fucking old are they? A lifetime if you compare it to the marriage of 7 years with Luke. I, on the other hand, well, Luke is no Lee. I should be. Imagine being like, well, he's racist, but at least he's not a child. Although my darling did have his moments.
The wife pulled my ear and gave me a good talking to, though. Besides, we live in a flat a block away, so it wasn't much of a grand chase.
Weren't you living in a house near the countryside?
Moved for work, you know. Or you probably don't.
No, I don't. But a flat in downtown. I suppose if that's what you like.
We look like we live in a flat in downtown. What the fuck is she talking about?
Oh, it's horrid. Hate that tiny place, no matter how convenient it can be for work. 55 square yards are not enough when you need to get away from the wife.
Oh, Jesus.
I wouldn't mind a place away from the city. Even started looking at the ads.
I don't know, hit and run puns. Feels wrong to say that now. Yikes, he hit it. Wish he could quit it. But you know, he's a little more than addicted. Back when he came over and...
I spied an interesting lot, actually. Heard it was finally put up for sale, or that something mansion. You know the one with all the ghost stories.
Wait, so is this before or after the events with Isabella? I know what he's talking about. There are really only a few urban legends around here. It's...
The Ermagerd mansion?
Okay, so this is beforehand.
That's the one. Worthy of a king it is. I'd buy it myself, but Rochelle would only gripe if I brought it up to her. Not to mention all the expenses a place like that will be a real fixer-upper. You also have to find someone willing to work there with how superstitious people can be.
If it becomes a problem, just hire someone to do an exorcism.
Actually, I do know of someone who could be up to the task. You remember the Ludgates party at their Christchurch summer residence?
Of course. It was an excellent soiree. Everything was so classy, too. Such good
She
taste.
always speaks the truth.
Oh, that place was a pigsty until they hired out this interior designer and they turned it into a bloody palace. She worked for the Exodus for their apartment in Soho too, and they recommended her when we were looking up pieces for our beach house in Porto Colom.
Think about how I'm gonna flirt with this cold-hearted, sexy-ass Canadian lawyer. Girl, can you please hand me your fucking scraps? I'm bored as fuck.
I think I have a business card, right? No, I must have left it in my other jacket.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna say, I don't like that we're being transported to the past because we already know what's gonna happen, and Wallace is giving us insight into the other characters. I just want to continue on with the story. We were at a really interesting spot, and it just faded to black and sent us back in time in somebody else's shoes. That's kind of annoying. He was an impenetrable emotional wall. I mean, that's what lawyers are, no? How many packs of goddamn cigarettes this guy smoked? At least 7 a day. I'm not even gonna read the last thing Poochie said in Twitch chat. I'm gonna pretend it's not there.
Anyway, she's called, what's her name? Marianne, I believe, yes. But truly, if anyone were to get that place in McCullough, well, they'd be the envy and the talk of the town.
Well, if you put it that way, I might just snatch it up for myself. This place was starting to feel a bit small lately anyway.
Sure, a 3-story penthouse might not fit the definition of small for some people. Okay, maybe a lot of people, but it isn't big enough to have grand parties in. It certainly would be nice if I didn't have to ride an elevator up and down several floors before I can get anywhere as well. All Luke's words and not mine. Besides, I have been looking for a good anniversary gift. Luke might like this one. Where is he anyway? Who the fuck is this guy? Little fucking orange peel head. Fucking tangerine. Look at this fucking tangerine shaped motherfucker. Fuck. So right now, we're on October fucking 17th. We need to get to the fucking 24th. Sorry. Poochie got me laughing, sweating, and howling. What? All at the same time. That's Poochie. Luke is dressed to the nines. He's literally just in a suit. His butler and valet wait at his side, just in case he's ready as he looks. Oh, sure, that's normal. What is confusing me in the fact that he is on his way out of the penthouse, considering we won't have anywhere to go until much later.
Where are you going?
Fucking hell. Ah, Poochie said the thing!
I am to attend the Triad Autumn tasting. I do believe I informed you of this 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, damn, thank you.
Yes. And might I remind you that I had stricken that off your schedule? Because one, the doctor told you to stop consuming so much alcohol.
Oh, he's an alcoholic and he's racist. Love that.
And two, I informed you a few days ago about the open house we are going to attend in its place. I've even found this marvelous interior designer, Mary Ann McCullough.
It's a 3.5-hour drive to Cardiff. I don't have time for this.
He needs to get drunk.
This is like that little party you threw all over again. You don't inform me of it, and you expect me to stay and be a gracious host when I have business elsewhere.
Amazing. I make those kinds of jokes literally all the time.
You know how I operate, Hana. Unless this was penciled in, I am sticking to my schedule.
But she just penciled out your schedule. Luke's so fucking, yeah, he's literally the ugliest white boy. Little sassy, I can already see it. Him and his butler are doing it in the closet when Hannah's not around.
If I may intrude, the madam is correct. Your physician did insist you moderate your drinking, unless you wish to incur acute pancreatitis.
That's not his fucking voice actor. That is not his fucking voice actor. Please bring in the real voice actor. Bring in the real voice actor.
And you did have this open house penciled in last Wednesday morning.
Where's the real voice actor? What did you do? Where I gotta write this down. Okay, first, the time skip is bad. It's just bad. Next, where is the real Johannes voice actor? No, like, seriously. Where is he? Control S.
Bollocks, I don't remember doing so.
They ran out of money. They had to animate the boobs. They couldn't afford the real voice actor.
Well, you did. While very hungover, in fact.
Oh boy. Perhaps it was a bit too cruel and manipulative of me. I hope these two white people destroy each other's lives.
Whose side are you on?
Come on, Luke. You promised we'd do whatever I want this weekend.
He was probably drunk and horny.
Gordon Bennett, fine. I am giving this house tour of yours a chance.
Typing sarcastic things is not for me. That's fair.
But if it proves to be a waste of time, I am going to Cardiff, and you are going to take a cab home.
He's gonna let it. Wow.
Are we clear?
What are you, my father? What the fuck is this? It's just a bit of a husband and wife tit for tat, isn't it? All couples have abusive relationships. Once the honeymoon phase is over, as they seem to call it, reality sets in that you and your partner are just gonna abuse each other for the rest of your days until somebody gets murdered for the insurance money. Perhaps it has been the years. 7 of them is nothing to scoff at.
Just cannot bloody believe I agreed to this. I was really looking forward to the triad tasting.
I feel bad, Poochie, because, like, I'm afraid that if I write my visual novel, it's gonna be just like this game, where the writing is really bad, and the visuals sacrifice quality just for some fucking, like, gimmick, where their gimmick is, like, constant animation. My gimmick is gonna be they actually change clothes. What has happened in this story? So, at the start of the story, we were playing as Isabella, who's a shitty little, real estate agent who found a chain letter in a house, a cursed house that she was supposed to be selling that said, send this to 5 people or else. And she sent it to 6 people. Hi. She sent it to 6 people, but then one of the people she sent it to died, which was another real estate agent that she was working with. And after our real estate agent friend died, we went to work, and there was this ghost bitch trying to fuck us, even though we sent it to 6 people for some reason. And then it faded into black, and now we're playing as Hannah, which is the person, one of the people that bought the house, and the other person is obviously her husband. Blue, please. Blue. She's laying down. Ah, get your butthole off my wrist! Okay, I need to pee really bad. What? I just got back. I need to pee, so deal with Blue, and I'll be right back. God damn it, Blue. Get down from there. Blue, please. Get down. Ugh. Ay, 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 ay. Wish I was a sassy twink.
There's always is the Triad Christmas tasting in Manchester next month, and that'll only be an hour-and-a-half drive.
Have I been neglectful? Have I offended? Questions white women only ask about white people. Have I acted shamefully?
Yes, but Cardiff.
Imagine being named Cardiff. Certainly any problem can be discussed, as long as he doesn't turn me away.
Well, there goes my good mood. Are you happy now, Hana?
Very. Why must he treat me this way? You know what? Fuck this dude.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke. Because for once in a very long time,
oh, we went up with him.
I want.
Apparently he just wants us to be assertive. I didn't realize he was a sub.
I'm ecstatic. Understood?
Damn.
And this would be perfect if you stop acting like a child who needs their nappy changed. We'll be leaving after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion. You are going to park your rear in the car and keep mum. And you are going to behave during the tour.
Needless to say, Luke looks a bit shocked at my little outburst. Also, why do they have a 70s conversation pit? He opened and closed his mouth a few times, struggling to reply, before he crosses his arms to look like, well, a moping child.
Any more rules for this little excursion of yours, Your Highness?
No wine.
No wine? Unacceptable! I am already not allowed to the tasting, and you would deprive me of that simple pleasure?
If I see you take one sip today, I will put the stocks under lock and key. Do you understand me?
Don't forget the bottles he keeps in his dresser.
How does he know that?
What side are you on?
How many times in one day can you ask that?
As many times as I need you, traitor.
They're clearly fucking. Why do we have to go back to the mansion? Meanwhile, I am conflicted. I don't know if I should apologize for changing his plans like that. But by the time we arrive at the mansion and I see his eyes light up in genuine interest, apologizing is the last thing on my mind. The whole affair with the Ermengarde mansion is certainly an interesting experience. The place had been renovated and restored by the owners to what they claim to be acceptable standards. The mansion itself looks like something befitting a fairy tale or a period piece. It is tastefully decorated and, with a little bit of love and attention, I'm sure it can be a place that Luke and I can call home. Bitch, you can't just get on my desk. And the number of other prospective buyers that have come from the powerful and wealthy of Luxmorn certainly did not disappoint, making this estate a prime property. The Lees are amongst the group who went with the Rose Woman, and I saw a few other notable faces, though I did not really feel like mingling. Unfortunately, get off my desk! For every one of them, the Wrights are interested in buying. Hello there, Maritz. Best channel ever! Why are you gassing me up like this? Who paid you? Who paid you? But how are you doing this fine morning or evening? This fine time zone. I'm just gonna call it the time zone from now on. Hope you're doing well. We've had a lot of alcohol because I got very scared. But now we're back to the, not boring, but like the less terrifying parts of the game. Okay. Okay, here we are. Bad blood. Achievement unlocked. Good to know. What's been bugging my mind, however, is that Isabel. Oh, she thinks that Isabel's been flirting with her husband? Just found a song that's... Oh, girl, send it. Oh, I think you already DM'd it to me. Let's see, here it is. Is this it? I'm gonna play it anyway. I changed the theta alert. Why is it still saying... Whatever. I'll fix it. I don't understand. Why did I click that? Why did I think it would be safe? Poochie, it's not about the length, it's about the thickness. Come on, that's like... Come on. I can't believe. Our relationship with Isabel is really small. Jesus fucking Christ. What is her problem? I still don't quite understand what's happening. One moment she's scrambling to give us the paperwork to finalize the sale, then she's panicking over some sort of prank letter or another. The second thing on my mind is how touchy my darling husband is being towards the poor dear. I cannot even plaster a smile on my face, a horrid scowl taking its place. There's no way I can pretend nothing is wrong as I hum.
And I'm sure little Lily here would certainly appreciate it if you remove your pretty hands from her, darling.
Okay, little Miss Wrecking Ball, listen. After the things that I have witnessed and the things that I have experienced, I don't care if you're a cis man or a trans man. I ain't want nothing to do with you. I got bigger and better things to worry about. And by that I mean titties. Quote me on that. I apologize to Maritz B, who came in, said hello, and said that this was the best channel ever. I have failed you, my son, or daughter, or child. I don't know. You can tell me, or you don't have to. But I failed you nonetheless. He is quick enough to detach his hand, which is all that the girl needs to, well, for a lack of a better word, escape.
I think I need to step out for a while. I'll be back.
Her partner follows, shouting after her without hesitation. There's an awkward air among us as we're left in the wake of whatever that was. The others murmur and gossip with each other, speaking of the poor, daft girl and telling the tale to whoever was not audience to the act in the first place. Okay, so these people did notice. It doesn't take too long for the woman, Rose, to return and pull us aside into the study for what I rightfully assume is damage control. Rose invites Marianne in too, hoping to apologize to her as well. But the woman refuses, saying she is not one of her clients anyway. Oh. That leaves myself, Rose, and Luke, the last all too eager to make himself comfortable in the study he's no doubt already claimed as his own.
I can't apologize enough about what just happened. Please forgive Isabella. She's been under a lot of pressure lately. She's young, and all those rumors about this being haunted just got to her head. And it must be this terrible heat, too. Not a drop of rain for days now.
Only days?
Oh, it's fine. The poor girl must feel so embarrassed about what she just did. But I say, let bygones be bygones. After all, she's only a child.
Is Hannah trying to imply that she's too young for her husband to be flirting with?
She looked, what, 19?
Isn't she like 27? I shoot Luke an accusing look at these words. After all, he tried flirting with the girl. The nerve. What are the profiles? Journal. Profiles. Yeah, she's 20. Wait. Oh, she's 20 years old. Oh, okay, so she is young. She's from the Philippines. She's a Roman Catholic. Fine arts undergraduate. Likes cinnamon rolls, dogs, food, police procedural dramas, and teleseries, comedies, and karaoke. Hannah Wright Nee Evans. She's 31. She's an heiress, former finance manager. She's British. She's Anglican. Master's in business administration, major in accounting, likes some rich people shit, dogs, fashion, parties, and dancing, the beach, children, iconic women, charity, and math. And not only that Isabel girl, but also Marianne and Rose too. What kind of husband would think that it's even remotely a good idea to make moves on 3 different women while his wife stands there? He's probably really gay, and he's trying to pretend he's not gay by flirting with everybody. Did you drink while I wasn't looking?
She's a bit older than that. But again, I apologize. And if there's any way I can make up for what just happened, just...
I know what you can do. Be a darling flower and get us one of those bottles you plan to serve.
Luke!
Pop it open.
We said no wine.
We were planning on serving some champagne. I can get that.
That would be lovely. Much obliged.
Do you want a glass as well, Ms. Wright?
Oh no, I'm fine. I really shouldn't be drinking right now.
And Luke shouldn't be either. But right now, I'm just too tired for any sort of argument. I don't have the heart to scold him in public as well. I'm certainly not his mother. I just want to get this horrid day done with, go home, and sleep. Perhaps I'll even have a strong cuppa before I head off to bed. Yes, that sounds nice. When Rose comes back in with the champagne, I beckon her over. As I've told her partner before, I have every intent of acquiring this house. I might as well, even if I'm having second thoughts about getting it for Luke. The moment we, the Wrights, had expressed interest in this place, we've had eyes set on us. If we don't buy it, that might as well be a signal to have busybodies gossip about how we may or may not have lost our fortune. Regardless of the fact that it's false, imagine if image is everything when dealing with these people. These are the unspoken rules for people such as ourselves. And besides, I really did like the place. Why, everything here is absolutely wonderful. Oof. Except for this ugly painting in the study. It looks like a bad fake of an Edvard Munch
Here's
painting.
the deal. I'm willing to pay 10% higher than your listing price. If anyone tries to outbid us, just add another 5%. I doubt anyone can, of course. Or, you know what? Just add 15% to the listing price, and we can sign all the paperwork now.
I guess, if that's what you want. That won't be any trouble.
Why doesn't she sound happy about that?
I don't have all the papers now. Didn't think this would be a quick sell. I'll have copies sent to you so you can look over them. And if you'd still like to finish the rest of the tour with Isabella's group, you're more than welcome to.
No, I think we're good here. We'd appreciate a private tour of the place a lot more, I think.
All right. Should I let Marianne in, then?
Marianne? Oh, right. She's been waiting outside the study this whole time, hasn't she? I'll need to have a little chat with her to move this little mansion project forward.
Please do.
There's a look of apprehension when the other woman enters the study. Yet, like a professional, I see the moment when she steels herself and masks her worry. Admirable.
We have this project, then?
Of course. Will you be needing anything from us?
Having the floor plans would be a great start, just so that I can look at them beforehand. And if you could tell me when you're available for a meeting so that I can include it in my calendar?
Oh, is a meeting really all that necessary, Marianne? I guess we can send Johans to help you out. You two can start by getting rid of this ugly painting.
Oof. Ash falls upon the room at my request. And lo and behold, the painting is gone. In its place, a mirror stands, which leads me to look at my own confused expression.
Well, no matter. Back to the topic at hand. Marianne, dear, we are simply far too busy to meet up.
Perhaps maybe I should free up my schedule.
But I guess we can free up a day to meet with you.
Nice. Did I go up or down with anybody else? Oh, I guess I'll never know.
I don't really need another Maudlin Monday reading about Maury anyway. The book club can function without me for one day.
Can they, though? I do not have an uptime command. In fact, I don't think that that's a function of PotatoBot. Let me check. Oh, it is! But that wouldn't be accurate anyway because I had to restart the stream earlier for Theta. But I have been live for 6 hours and 20 minutes. But now I know I'll have to make an uptime command.
What time shall we be seeing each other? How does lunch sound?
Besides, my house is a higher priority over book club. I've always wanted to join a book club. I can hold the next meeting in this place. Yikes. Surely the beauty and grandeur of it all will inspire spirited and lively debates about whether modern-day writers could match up to the classics. I might as well clear up the rest of my week to handle whatever affairs buying this mansion requires of me. Any social activity can be put off until the Ermengarde, or rather, the Wright Mansion's great debut. I'll have my fill of great parties and gatherings, especially when I organize them myself.
That sounds good. Although, with a project of this scope, we might need most of the day to tackle your concerns. A more thorough inspection of the place is also preferable.
Breakfast then! It's a date.
It's really not.
Oh, she's a lesbian!
All right. Monday, 10 o'clock sharp. We'll see you then.
Actually, Marianne suggested that we meet at 9, but who's even awake at that unholy hour? I was lucky enough to wake up this morning before Luke went all the way off to Cardiff. We say our goodbyes, shake hands, and make it clear without outright saying it that we now own this house. By the time we left the mansion grounds, sunset is almost— Bitch! Get over here! Blue just started banging on my door because she wants out. Yep, up. And now on my lap. Lap. Oh, Jesus.
So, you really want to buy this place then? That's a bit of a big impulse buy, even coming from you. Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I'm glad you're not complaining like you usually do. It's a right and proper Christmas miracle, isn't it? Hannah has finally done something right.
I refuse to look at him, staring at the passing scenery instead.
Buttercup, what's with this cheek?
Rose, Lily, Mint. The nerve, Luke, the nerve!
Is that what this is about? One, that woman's name was Rose.
And 2, you know I don't mean a word of that empty flirting.
And it's still the principle of things, Luke. I understand if you try to woo them to get what you want when it seems that I'm not looking, but I told you once before not to do it when I'm there.
Okay, so she's fine with empty flirting, just not when she's around. Okay, I respect that. Luke dealt with other women in the past to get what he wanted. Sometimes I have my doubts. I really want to believe that I'm an exception, that he's not just using me like how he used those other girls. Having a hard time believing that now. And it isn't just the shameless flirting. There's something about that Marianne woman, as if Luke is familiar with her. As much as it shames me, it makes me jealous. It makes jealousy rear its ugly head. I'm, suffice to say, ticked off.
Really? I forfeit my trip to Cardiff for this, and you're still not happy.
Oh, trust me, Luke. I am very happy. Very happy that, for once, we are doing something that I want. Can you not see the smile on my face?
It's only when I let loose those words that the truth hits me like a slap on the face. And by the looks of it, it seems the same effect. It seems to have the same effect on my dear, darling husband. It has always been, Luke wants to do this, and Luke wants to do that, hasn't it? I don't even remember the last trip we went on, which was of my own choosing, without needing to get the man's approval. Girl, you can sit on my lap, not on my desk. On the other hand, I was pulled along to every single expedition he wished to tackle, and I never objected. The rest of the ride home is spent ignoring each other, pretending the other didn't exist. Y'all need therapy. Arriving at our penthouse, my first order of business is to get into bed. Forget a hot bath and forget the tea. I just want to bury myself in blankets and forget everything in my It seems that Luke has the same idea in mind as he tags along behind me. But this is something I will not allow the moment I pass through the door.
Out. What the bloody hell, woman? This is my bedroom too!
We don't have a second? Or like a spare? Luke stands flabbergasted as I deny him entry into our chambers. His pillows lie on the cold, tiled floors, away from the warmth of our soft down bed, and my gaze promises him the same fate if he does not budge on this matter.
Don't even try to argue, because I am very cross with you, Luke Wright. You can take the second bedroom or the guest room if you wish, but I do not want to see you at all for the rest of the night.
Johans!
Our butler wanders over, a curious expression on his face. He doesn't quite hurry, moving at a relaxed pace no matter how angry his master sounded.
No, you are not allowed to sleep in my room, sir.
Girl, what?
That's not what I mean! Help me talk some sense into her!
There is no sense in questioning her right to be angry, sir. So, if I might be excused, I'll go prepare the second bedroom for you.
Jesus Christ. Maybe they're not fucking. I have to keep a straight face as he stomps away in defeat.
Mutiny! This is mutiny! The system is being upturned, and the people are rioting, and everything is left asunder.
It isn't every day that Luke is rendered speechless by someone he considers inferior, or to yield to another authority without an ulterior motive. His pride just won't allow it. I do keep telling the man to treat his people better. He may throw whatever fit he wants, but he'll not be getting his way tonight. Victorious, I celebrate by jumping face first onto our bed. Undignified, yes, but nobody's here to judge me anyway, right? Oh fuck. I can hear them whisper to me. Oh fuck this. Help me. Calling for me, they want me, need me, they drown me. Pull me down to suffocate me in their embrace until I sink to the bottom. A deep abyss awaits, inviting yet foreboding. They call to me from in there, aren't they? And I do what I do to help them, I do. But when I try to reach out, something pulls me back, like a hook sinking itself into my stomach. Ugh, that's a jump scare. And I break through the surface with a gasp. Alone in bed, and without Luke to hog the covers, I'm swathed in cloth and slicked with sweat. Takes me a while to untangle myself and kick them all off. Both the bed and I are a right mess by the end of it all, but I'm more than eager to just get up and get out for some fresh air. Jesus. The days past had gone by a blur. We hadn't talked much, Luke and I, outside of necessity. I came in like a wrecking ball. My favorite part of karaoke is like not just singing badly, but embracing it. And that's why I love karaoke. This game scares me so much. I have to stop being a pussy and like putting my hand up to the screen because like that's not what people come to watch. I don't think I'm gonna save I'm gonna save these VODs and upload them, but I'm not gonna save them to Twitch. I never meant to do self-harm. I just wanted a scare alert. Wait, what? Oh, you mean to the song of Wrecking Ball. I'm so stupid. Sorry. I've had 2 shots of vodka and like 2 Mike's Hards now. Yeah, I'm dumb. In fact, we've hardly talked beyond the topic of acquisitions of properties. Properties being the mansion, obviously. Everything has been so busy that I haven't talked to anyone outside of business, and it's just so stressing. So one can understand my need for a good chat, preferably over a good meal. There are times when any decent, emotionally healthy, and socially capable person need a good friend. It wasn't catchy, and it sounded off. I don't even remember the lyrics to that song. One who will talk to them without the conversation degrading or turning into an argument. Or barring a nearby friend, I have an interior design under a confidentiality agreement to listen to me.
Up, higher, come on now!
This place is bustling with movers, carrying furnishings here and there, along with several trunks of personal belongings taken from our penthouse. I can hear Luke barking at the team in the other room, making sure nothing is handled carelessly or gets stolen.
I know your pictures are framed by cheap plastic, but those are framed by African blackwood and are one-of-a-kind commissioned paintings.
That does sound fancy.
Each one is easily worth a lifetime of what you lot make.
I'm sorry, just the way he read that line was so funny, but like in a good way. It's hard to tune him out. The walls did not do a good job of muffling him at all. We claw, we chain our hearts in vain, we jumped, never asking why. Is that a line from the song? But then again, it is Luke. I would still hear him ranting, even if we were on the opposite sides of the mansion and I'm wearing earplugs.
I'd really like to thank you for inviting me to breakfast, Mrs. Wright, but I already ate, so I should really go back to work.
Nonsense! You arrived so early, you must not have gotten a proper meal. Our butler has made a surprisingly lovely bubble and squeak.
What the fuck is that?
Sit. I'd situate us in the dining hall, but it is a mess right now. Oh, Johans!
The man in question appears, ready with a tray as he starts to set the table for us. We sit in silence as we are each served a plate. Bubble and squeak. What is that? Topped by a nicely poached egg with cherry tomatoes and other garnishes adorning the edges of the plate. What is bubble and squeak? It is, yes. LOL. Miley was my main bee for a bit. I was like a fan of Miley Cyrus like when I was like a child, I think, because some of those songs were a bop, but when she went through that like phase, I was not. I don't think so, Amazing. I know you're kidding, but a cup and saucer and a teapot with some Earl Grey is placed down for Marianne, and I ask for an orange and Julius. I'm really thirsty. I have this, like, no longer cold can of Dr. Pepper I never opened next to me that I could drink too.
How are you liking the project?
Drop that vase and I'll have your head. I know it's only an 8 million yen vase, but I swear I'll...
Oh my god, an 8 million yen vase! That's a fucking... Is that a fucking or in High School Host Club fucking reference? I can't. Kiss Kiss fall in love? That's fucking hilarious.
Well, it's certainly a fun challenge, incorporating the designs of a Jacobean manor and the functionality of a modern household. I have ideas I would like to suggest, by the way, about what to use the second bedroom for. I have been informed of your goddaughter and thought a kid-friendly room might be in order.
You read my mind. I was actually going to bring that up. Oh, that would just be so lovely, Marianne. That way, Kylie can bring her friends over as well.
We have a goddaughter. That's kind of nice.
And a good friend of mine, Rochelle, is expecting a baby. So, why don't we think about putting a crib in there too? I can just imagine little ones running around, filling this place with the pitter-patter of their feet. We'd have to make sure they don't trip and fall on the stairs, though.
We won't be able to finish everything up until after the party, but we'll have it ready by then, so that all we need to do is to move in the furnishings.
Yes, that's plenty fine. It's not like we're in a hurry to have it. And we wouldn't want the workers to disturb the guests or the other way around, do we? Just make sure it's presentable. You know, in case a guest snoops about.
Of course. As for the kitchen you wanted, I've already negotiated for the high-end stoves and the hot and cold drawers, so on and so forth. I've got a friend who is able to customize them so that they'll look like the counters we'll be replacing and fit the rest of the interior.
Hello there. Fuck, I've said your name before and my brain's already forgot it because vodka brain. Valera Ramirez? Fuck, I said that wrong, didn't I? This music be crack cocaine for the ears! See, I know you ain't talking about the soundtrack for this game.
They'll be bringing them in today.
Why can't you people do anything right? Don't drag it. You'll scratch the wood.
Excellent. But no, really, how have you liked it so far?
Oh, it has been wonderful, believe me. Everything is going smoothly too. It has been a long time since I've worked on something on this grand a scale.
My fucking feet are gonna fall asleep because Blue's sitting on my lap.
Nowadays, everyone is about condos and flats, living in the city where every room is an identical box.
Yeah, this voice acting's not the best, especially since like every other character has some kind of accent and I don't understand why.
Believe me, this is very refreshing.
We lived in a condo before this, Marianne.
I didn't mean any insult.
It's fine, sweetie. Look at you, all frazzled. I was just pulling your leg.
Back to Korean pop. I respect it.
Luke wanted that penthouse when we got married, and you can thank him for purchasing this place as well.
She looks confused. Of course, she has every right to be. She, no doubt, overheard me push the estate agent into the sale, making quite the aggressive offer. She saw me sign the papers for the mansion as well. I just had to scoff.
Don't be fooled. I'm just the treasury. I wouldn't be able to make a purchase this grand without his seal of approval.
Oh.
I see.
That's it. That's all you have to say?
Yes. It wouldn't be appropriate to comment further. It is unprofessional.
Unprofessional?
I can't help but let out a deep sigh as I stick a fork into the dish. I didn't want professional. I want someone who will either agree with me, even if it's just for the sake of agreeing, or someone who will try to talk some sense into me. Neutral responses are so boring. There is no discourse in the middle ground. This bitch probably has a Twitter. I guarantee this bitch has a Twitter.
The food is good. Best bubble and squeak.
Of course it is. Our kitchen staff only uses the freshest hand-picked ingredients. Only the best for the rights.
Mr. Wright is not joining us?
He's too busy being racist.
No, he is far too busy bossing people around. He even refused to join me for breakfast earlier. Hence, this.
I see. My apologies. I really don't know what sort of response you expect to get from me.
Get right! Absolutely, Streamlabs. Oh, Jesus. That scared me. There's a clatter of silverware as I slam my hands on the table. Damn. It is frustrating. I haven't saved in a while. Hold on. At Luke mostly, but Marianne's neutral, professional answers are certainly irksome as well.
You're a human with feelings and opinions, aren't you? Don't give me this bollocks about being professional when we're having a nice friendly chat over a nice and friendly breakfast. I can only talk about interior designs for so long, and I detest one-sided conversations, Marianne.
But I really don't know what to say, Mrs. Wright. We were talking of no topic in particular, and...
Luke. We were talking about Luke.
About him not eating breakfast with you?
About him treating me as if I were some treasury.
I didn't realize that I shouted that out loud until it's too late. There's a stunned silence that settled before I slump back into my seat. Hiding my face behind my hands, I can feel my shoulders shake. Breathe, I told myself. Calm down. But it's just so hard.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like he doesn't love me anymore.
Oh, have I been so blind? Did he ever love me at all? Was our marriage all for the sake of saving his company and his wealth? Because?
Did I say all that out loud again? No, this is bad. Unacceptable. Been rumored before, the real reason for our engagement, but if anyone were to know this, marriages of necessity to carry on political and financial power used to be a common thing, but the Evans-Wright union is the perfect happily ever after. Was supposed to be. It's true that when we first met each other in order to discuss dealings to make the then failing Wright Enterprise a subsidiary for Evans Incorporated, but I do remember being in love with him, and there were times when he said he loved me back. Even if I'm not sure what the truth is now. Either way, I do not want the Wright name or the Evans name dragged through the mud because of a slip-up. And if Marianne so much as talked of this, why would we threaten her? Ask for her silence, obviously. Okay, big plus with Marianne. Marianne is a good sort, isn't she? So far, she's been reasonable and accommodating, even towards Luke's ridiculous requests. Patient and professional. Did it only extend to business? Or would she be able to understand that things like this are not as simple, not as clean, as they're painted to be? Certainly, I can talk to her. Ask for her.
I won't speak a word, Mrs. Wright. Not only am I contractually obliged to, it would also go against my principles. This is no one else's business but your own, and it should be kept between the two of you, and whoever you wish to seek counsel from.
Please, Marianne. You have to understand.
It's so hard being white and rich and beautiful and gorgeous and married.
These sort of affairs, if anyone were to know this, they could just twist it and we'll be ruined.
How could they twist it? Like, how would you be ruined? You still have money.
All I ask for is your silence on the matter.
Blue, I know you really want my attention and my love, but I'm just trying to drink the rest of my Mike's Hard.
If I am to be frank, Mrs. Wright, this isn't new for me. You aren't the first, and you certainly won't be the last to have complicated dealings. Unless what you're doing is illegal, I turn a blind eye.
Can I trust her?
If I wasn't in the same boat, I'd be trying to pry those secrets and gossip with you about them by now.
Well, I'm keeping that information confidential as well.
It's not like I have any other choice, do I?
Thank you.
1 second. Blue's on my lap and she's very heavy. Okay. We continue to eat our meal in peace, finishing the last of the food and drink. When the door to the parlor opened, Marianne and I are just sitting in silence.
Madam, the photographer from Luxury Living is here.
I give him nothing but a small nod.
This was a wonderful meal, Marianne. You're free to return to your duties. I must excuse myself.
It was my pleasure, and thank you for the food as well.
Making my way downstairs, I look back and see Marianne give me a nod and a small smile. That certainly put me in lighter spirits. That's nice. An interview with Luxury Living. That is to— oh, we're gonna see the fucking ghost bitch, aren't we? It's gonna fuck up our interview. People had caught wind of our new mansion, and the very moment we left the open house. Luke had boasted he could acquire the property in no time and allowed a photo shoot for an interior design magazine to be scheduled today. Well, there were complications and it took longer than it usually does for us. Hopefully I won't have any other unfortunate slip-ups with someone who isn't bound by confidentiality. The mansion grounds has been one of the first things to be fixed up, aside from the bedroom. Although it's still a work in progress, it had a promising start, and I can already see the flower patches. Luke's favorite daffodils stand out easily, having been transplanted from the pots that used to litter the rooftop of our penthouse. Why, if the morning crew thought that Luke was being hard on them, they clearly didn't see the landscaper on his way out. The man looked like he was ready to faint, and Luke seemed ready to kill him by the end of their discussion. Oh my god, oh my god. It is in the gardens that I see him standing near the flowers in quiet admiration. He is hard to miss. He's hard to miss, the hulk of a man that clearly did not belong. Why is this game so racist? And the big backpack and suitcase he has with him makes him look much larger. How is he hard to miss? It is a peculiar sight, seeing someone who looks like he does, handling little, delicate things with such care. He looks up from the gardens and does a double take before a friendly face replaces his serene expression.
Miss Wright, yeah? Hi, Zachary Steele here from Luxury Living, ma'am. Hope you weren't waiting too long. But it looks like you're still moving in, huh? Thought for a second there my calendar was wrong and I came here too early.
You look familiar. Have we met?
I have a very wide social circle, so everyone looks familiar at one point or another. But one would think I'd remember someone who stands out like him. The struggle to recall must have been evident on my face as he quickly and kindly answers my question.
Oh, I was with Isabella, your estate agent, when she had the house blessed.
Oh yes, that's right.
And your husband called him the N-word.
Small world, isn't it?
Should have known you were Miss Wright.
The one and only. Welcome to Maison de Wright. And yes, we've been in the process of moving in as we were delayed. But it won't be a problem. They're just adding a few things here and there, and you should still be able to do your work. Where's the rest of your crew then, Mr. Steele?
Zach is fine, please. Mr. Steele makes me feel like I'm a mascot for a cleaning product.
That was actually a pretty good line.
Anyway, I'll be your one-man crew for today. Don't worry, been doing this gig for a while now.
You must be quite the veteran to handle this on your own. We've had a full crew coming into our penthouse the last time we were covered in your magazine.
Veteran? Oh, your words are too kind, Miss Wright.
Hannah, if I get to call you Zach, you have my permission to call me Hannah.
Oh, this is such a cute interaction! Or it would be if she wasn't a terrible person and her husband didn't call this guy the N-word.
Alrighty then. Anyway, I'm no veteran, but I know my camera well enough to make sure this is a good shoot. You can trust me on that, Miss Wright, Hannah.
This is so cute. Zachary proves quickly enough that I can, in fact, trust him. His skills with the camera and experience in this industry, at the very least. He is kind and courteous, listening and following as I lead him around the house. A really nice fellow, and he treats our household staff well whenever we cross paths with them. I answer his questions to the best of my ability, and he's patient enough to answer mine whenever I get curious enough. For one, I ask what the bags are for. They are quite the magician's toolkit. From inside, he had procured several items to embellish the interior with bowls of fruits, lemons, trays with peppermills, stacks of cookbooks, cutting boards, and glass canisters filled with colorful nuts and grains are brought in for a kitchen setting. For the bathroom, there are white towels, seashells, and decorative soaps. There are other things as well, too numerous to count, in that large backpack and suitcase.
Tricks of the trade. Softens up a room, makes a place feel more homey, and fills it up with texture. But you guys probably have better stuff I can use for this.
No lights. Don't tell me all of these are just props.
Well, I've got my tripod here. For things like these, natural light is best. I'll just have to set the shutter speed to a real slow setting, and as long as nobody steps into the shot, it'll look great.
Oh, it better.
We go through the rooms one at a time, although we first tackle the ones that the movers have no business in anymore. The ballroom needs little preparation with its grand design. Although there is some trouble at first with the wide open space and pictures being backlit. It is in the kitchen that Zachary's props come in handy. Considering how Johannes kept the place so neat and sterile, one can practically eat off the floor. We carry on, touring the house and taking pictures where we can, with the exception of the rooms we have yet to gain any purpose or design. Too bad I can't take a sneak peek at his photos yet. Funnily enough, he's using a traditional camera. I didn't even know film still existed. With the way he speaks, however, I can see he knows enough about his craft that I'm not too worried about botched photographs. I imagine photography must be cathartic for him, judging by how at ease he looks while taking pictures. There are small snippets of conversation in between the clicking of the camera. He even goes as far to talk about these terminologies like shutter speeds and aperture when I ask about the technical aspects. I can't quite see the picture as it's made, much like when I watch artists paint on their canvas. But just watching someone passionately practicing their craft such as this is exciting in its own way. Alright, as much as I would love to keep going, I do have to wake my mom up. So really fast, let me go ahead and end the giveaway. I don't know why I tabbed out. Okay. Let's go ahead and close that giveaway. Let's go ahead and run those live credits, and I will thank everybody on Theta while those are running. Or I would if they'd load. But thank you so much, Slumped500 for the follow, Alexander Golden for the 150 T-Fuel. That is a lot of T-Fuel. Thank you, Barzy, for the follow, Alexander Golden for the follow, SB, thank you so much for the 20 T-Fuel donations, and Crypt and 4 Cryptos for the follows, and I believe Crypt won our G Fuel tub giveaway earlier, so great for them. And then if Twitch would load, I could thank everybody who did stuff on there. But it's not happening. There we go. It was. I guess nothing happened. Huh. Well, Twitch no longer allows raids that are under 5 viewers, so unfortunately we're just gonna have to end it there, even though the ending screen says get ready to raid. But I hope to see you guys later tonight. I will be continuing this game called The Letter, and we'll do a little bit of makeup, but it's not going to be as extensive as what I did tonight. So I will see you guys next time, and I'm sorry that we're ending it at such an abrupt place, but I do have to wake my mom up and shower and get ready for bed, since I did have a lot of alcohol. I need to drink a bunch of water and get to sleep. So I will see you when I see ya.